Hi guys. How is everybody doing? Pinky, Amanda, Diana, tired, me too. Marcy, Black Diamond, Miss Sassy, Tara, Tamara, Doreen, Sylvie D, Matharu, Cynthia. Just saying hello to everyone. Barbie, Gifted Goddess, Kieran, Elaine. So I just like to acknowledge everybody. Tired, yeah, I feel you. Smiley, Tina, yeah. So Mercury retrograde has gone direct. Hey, Jessie. Mercury retrograde has gone direct. However, hey, Angela, the energy is still going to be with us. The remnants of Mercury retrograde is still with us for the next 2 weeks. Gianna or Gia Maria. I am starting to feel better now. Hi, Fab, King and Queen. Chris, born to travel the world. Hell yes. Once upon an intuition. Love that. Blue eyes. Literally nodding off now. Alonzo. I know the energy is still a little bit topsy-turvy because Mercury went direct. Hey, Stephanie. Mercury went direct on 21st of March. But when Mercury goes direct, there's still that energy still lingering. So that it's still up and down, still feeling really tired, having really weird dreams. Clementine, Nikki, Nick, Nothing But Love, Lisa, Mary, do I have a mentorship? No. My dreams have been so weird lately. So is mine. Oh, thanks, honey. I look lovely in blue. I've been trying to wear all the chakra colors this week because I've been trying to balance out my chakras because I've been feeling like shit. Hey, Mariah. Sorry. Princess. Gabriella. Yes, dreams are so weird. I wore yellow yesterday. I wore exactly the same top, but it was yellow yesterday. Miss Jones. We got a thing going on. My ears have been buzzing like, oh, so every time you hear like buzzing sounds, it's usually your guardian angel trying to connect to you. Think about what you were thinking about. Oh, Once Upon a Time, you're on my list. Is it Once Upon a Intuition, sorry. Once Upon Intuition, Diana. I got you, Diana. Oh, it's just been one of those things. I don't know why people I don't know is trying to call me during my live. It's not like I'm going to pick up. I'm not here to do some small chit chat. I'm here to read for people. So let me just tell everybody what I'm doing. I am doing, good evening. It is afternoon over here. No, it's not, it's evening. ALS, nothing but love. I got you, honey. Hey, Aya. So, what was I saying? Hey, Rosie. What was I saying? I have absolutely no idea what I was talking about. Sorry, guys. Okay. Yes, dreams. The energy is feeling off. I've been having really weird dreams. I've been astral. Has anyone else been astral projecting, or is it just me? Because I've been astral projecting like nobody's business. So every time I wake up in the morning, I feel like I've been to the gym for like 12 hours, even though I've been sleeping for like 4 hours, and then I have to wake up. It's just really weird. I have been seriously traveling. Because when we go to sleep anyway, our soul travels anyway. D, you're on my list. Our soul travels anyway, because the physical body needs to have some sleep, but the soul, but the soul travels everywhere. Matharu, you're on my list. I got you, honey. All right, so I'm going to tell everybody what I am doing, just for you who are new here. What did you say? I feel like I haven't slept when I wake up. Exactly, Kieran. That's how I feel. Hence why I'm trying to use the filter, but not even a filter is doing me any justice whatsoever. Eliza. So, I'm not saying, hey, Caitlin, I'm not saying that is how I feel also. I'm not saying that we're out of the woods yet just because Mercury's gone direct. But I will say this, the energy's still a bit intense. This is like, I don't know any other way to put it. You got the sun, you got Mars in Pisces. We got Rahu, which is like, Rahu and Ketu is like North Node and South Node, head of the dragon and the tail of the dragon. The energy is still so intense that you are going to feel a little bit wobbly. But the time where we're in, the energy that we're in during this time frame is about a spiritual awakening on a collective level. So you know how they say shit has to hit the fan before it gets good, or it gets worse before it gets good. That's basically what's going to happen here. Because I've had some revelations this week. Now, don't get me wrong, I see dead people and all of that. When, you know, for those of you who don't know me, hey, Joss, open heart surgery, 9 hours long, will probably do it. Near-death experience and dying and all that shit. So when you have that kind of experience in your life, you start to see things differently. But just remember, everyone, when you're worrying about bills and you're worrying about your love life and you're worrying about, you know, how you're going to do this or that, just remember we're all going to die. So it doesn't really matter. Like, we work so fucking hard, yeah, to get all of that money to buy the big house or to buy the big car. And it's not like you're going to take it with you when you die. So who gives a shit? I mean, yeah, we got to eat and pay the bills, but, you know, take it easy and be a little bit lighter on yourself. Just be your authentic self and don't change for somebody else. Because it's like, why would you? I don't think God, creator of earth, wants you to be like everybody else. I mean, boring. How boring would that be? All right, so this is what I'm doing. You do not need, please, I'm going to be repeating this over and over again during my live. You do not need to gift. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You don't need to tap the screen. You don't need to be a follower to get a reading, because I'm so lovely like that. Okay? You don't need to follow me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question, and if I'm drawn to you, my guides will highlight your name and I'll read for you. However, if you're a member or a subscriber, which I believe they're called superfans now, as you like, on my lives and during my lives only. If you message me after my live, I'm not going to message you back because I'm basically dead and I need to go to sleep. Probably have a poo because that usually happens after my lives. So if you message me after, I am not going to answer you back. I do free readings during my lives and on my lives only. Members and subscribers or super fans can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Subscribers will always get a guided message with every question that they ask me. Please bear in mind that I have over 200 subscribers and over 300 members, and I'm going to try my best to get to everyone in the room. And I do this because I'm well aware that there are people in the world that can't afford a reading. This is why I do free readings as well. But I still have bills to pay and this is my job. So if you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth reading, it is the dancing bear on the bottom of the screen. That will get you 13 cards. So 10 tarot cards and 3 oracle cards. And I do post all of my lives on my YouTube if there is no technical difficulties. So I already posted yesterday's live on my YouTube. For those of you who were in the subscribers lives, you can go over there and watch it again. I never take it down. It's going to be on there forever and ever. Amen. But I do highly recommend that if you get an in-depth long reading, that you record your reading. Okay? Record it. Record my voice, get another device, press record and record it so you can go back to it whenever you want. Or you can wait 1 week for you to watch your live or your reading on my YouTube channel in a week. Now, it usually takes about a week to download if there is some technical difficulties, sometimes 2. But usually it will be there in a week. And the reason for this is because my lives are over 4 hours long. So if you're looking to get an in-depth reading and you don't want to be number 11, I highly recommend that you send a dancing bear as soon as possible so you don't have to wait all the way till the end. See, this is why I need a man to scratch my back. Maybe I should just go outside in the tree and just give myself a little bit of a rub down. All right, enough talking crap. Sorry, I'm already sweating. What the fuck? Okay, so the first 15 minutes is going to go to my members and my subscribers. Once my alarm clock goes off, I'm going to cater to my gifters. So every time I do a gifter, I do 1 gifter and then I do 2 people from the live. Somebody that's following me and somebody that isn't. Okay? I think I need my heating on. Every time I come live, I have sweat patches. Hopefully it's menopause. Okay, let's do this. Let me just get my alarm clock on, please. So again, guys, you don't have to follow me. You don't have to gift me. You don't have to like, share or subscribe. You don't have to do anything. Just copy and paste your question if you're curious. And my guides will always highlight your name if you need an in-depth reading or you need a reading. So let me just cleanse our asses because you never know, you know, just don't know. All right. This is a bit of sage, TikTok, okay? It's not ganja. It's not weed. Sage. Angels and guides and loved ones draw close to me and my family here on TikTok and use me as a vessel to give clear, concise, love and light messages. Please and thank you in love and light. In love and light. All right. Oh, fuck a duck. Lot of mercy. All right, before I start the alarm clock, I'm going all the way to the top. Members and subscribers, get your questions in there because I'm doing you first. Start. Here we go. Mariah Lynn. You are a follower. Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Mariah, she's on fire. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? All All right, let's see. You need to stop over-analyzing and overthinking things. You need to release things that doesn't serve you no more. I feel like you've got so much beautiful energy coming your way, like travel, relocation, the birthing of a child. If it's not you, it's around you or in the family. I see material abundance, joyous happiness, success and victory. But I see that you need to get out of your head to stop over-analyzing and overthinking things. I also see a wedding or a celebration at some point, family or a reunion or a soulmate coming in, depending on your situation. If you're single, I also feel like you need to unblock your heart chakra. So if you're holding on to something that no longer serves you, you need to love and light its ass and send it on its merry way. And I keep seeing number 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, or the 4th of a month, where things will start to shift and change in your favor. So pay attention to that number 4. And if you haven't seen that number 4 yet, you're gonna see it everywhere. That's the number I've been seeing everywhere I go. Tiffany, will Anthony and I see each other again? Angels and guides. And you are a subscriber, so you're going to get a guided message. Will Anthony and you see each other again? I have a year, but it will be purely sexual. It depends on what kind of connection this is. If you're just mates, then yes, you will see each other and you're going to have a lot of fun. If it's something like an intimate thing, it'll probably be based more on that. I will also say there's something about, I don't know if it's you and or Anthony, that's very secretive. You're keeping certain things to yourself. There's something about you where you need to go within and meditate and go within. I also feel like there is good news, a message and an offer coming your way, but I also feel as I'm connected to you, I feel like there's some sort of romantic gestures, good news or a message coming your way. You've got some sort of new beginning in your energy around like a creative project or even like a new passionate love affair, and you know, use a condom. I also feel like you're a healer. So you have to make sure that you be mindful of the people that you surround yourself with, because sometimes we surround ourselves with like energy vampires and soul-sucking critters. Tiffany, you are never alone is your guided message. So I hope that helps you, Tiffany. Sending you love and light to you. Kellee. Ah, shit. Why does this happen with me? Kellee, K-Baby. I'm really trying to pin you up, but it's not allowing me to. What does April look like for you? Angels and guides and loved ones. K-Baby, Kellee. What does April look like for you? What does April look like for you? What does April look like for you? Well, first of all, you need to stop chatting shit. So when I say chatting shit, I mean saying negative things like, is this going to happen? It will never happen for me. Am I going to have this? Am I going to have that? And stay away from gossip and chit chatter and, you know, people that chat shit, because no one wants to be involved. People who's like immature and childish, and ain't nobody got time for this. I also feel like something is going to speed up for you. Travel, relocation, a holiday. If things have been stagnant for you in April, there's going to be like a speed up, but I feel like the energy is a little bit slow because of Mercury retrograde. I feel like by springtime you're going to, like, a lot of things are going to be revealed to you. I feel like you still need to walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. Now, it could be a person, a situation, K-Baby, a negative way of thinking, self-defeating beliefs about yourself. You know, these are the things that we need to get rid of, because these are things we don't need in our lives anymore. Okay. Oh, for TikTok, please let me pin up. Stop being a cunt. Agnes, will me and Wajid reconcile? Agnes, will you and Wajid... Oh, fuck it up. Will you and Wajid reconcile? Will you and Wajid reconcile? I got a no with this one. It's either this person's a mummy's boy or this person has another person involved in their energy. I feel like you need to take a step back. I feel like you're the only one that has emotions or feelings for this person. And I don't know if there was a deceit, a lie, or a betray with Wajid. But something about Wajid, I personally don't like it for you. But I can't tell you what to do. It's free will. But from what I can see, you got free will. But from what I can see here, I don't think this person and you is going to reconcile. And I think it's probably for your best interest. Kieran. Any messages for Kieran? Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Kieran need to know, please? And thank you, and love and light. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to be a follower to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you, okay? Kieran, I couldn't pin you up, sweetie. I feel like You're not listening to your intuition on some level. You've got like mediumistic abilities, so you're able to sense and see things that other people ain't. Other people can't sense, see, and feel. I also feel like you're supposed to have a new beginning, but I feel like there's a delay to it. I also feel like you need to cut out some bullshit. It could be a thought, a feeling, a person, a situation, negative way of thinking, but you need to cut out something that doesn't serve you so you can have your new beginning. I also see a younger masculine around you, so if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover, could be a friend. You'll know when this person gets you. And I also see a wedding around you. Wedding, celebration, homecoming, family reunion, or a friend. But there is some sort of a celebration, and there's also possibly a love connection. I'll also say to you, or a leveling up of love, depending on what current situation you're in. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, pay attention to your dreams and your visions and the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities, okay? It's really important that you do this. Pinky, can I have a love reading? Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Pinky. What does Pinky need to know? Pinky, you need to watch what you're saying when around love, because you might, I don't know what situation you're in right now, but the way that I feel when I'm connecting into your energy is that you might have stayed in the situation longer than you should have. Your intuition and your gut and your soul was saying, Pinky, it's time to leave. And your ego is going, no, it's going to be fine. I'm going to stay here. Things are going to change. And it didn't. And then you had the rug pulled from under you. And then you were like, fuck, why didn't I go? Or, you know, you're still, there's some sort of, what's the word? Insecurity from a past relationship that you're holding on to. Or you might be currently in a situation that you're not really sure about. So you need to do something about it. I feel like things will start to speed up in the love arena. You could meet somebody, travel, relocation, or a holiday if you're not in a relationship. If you are in a relationship, it feels like the person that you're dealing with is really immature and you need to reevaluate the relationship. And I also feel like you need to pay attention to your intuition. I feel like there's a part of you that might not be listening to your intuition. There's a part of you that knows. So it wasn't very clear if you're in a relationship or not, but I definitely see that you do have something coming in. And you could meet somebody, study, education, or travel, or relocation, or holiday. Marcy, does my ex have good intentions? We need to leave the ex in the X files. Yeah? They're the ex for a reason. Why would you go back? I don't get it. Why would you go back, Marcy? Why would you do that? Why? And you're a super fan, so you're going to get a guided message. Does your ex have good intentions? Not really, no. I don't know if this person needs help, needs somewhere to stay, needs some kind of money from you because you're a stabling force with this person. I feel like this person's going to trigger something in you and you need to learn your lesson. I feel like you need to lay down your heavy burdens. I feel like this person's still the same. I don't think anything has changed. I feel like you need to walk away. Bye, boy, bye. Love and light to you. Sending you on your merry way. But I feel like you shouldn't even be thinking about this. But I can't tell you what to do because God has blessed you with free will. So you got to do what you got to do. But I don't like the energy around it. Whatever intentions that your partner has got for you, it's not good intentions. It could be like using you for money or somewhere to live or stay. And then your guided message is calm is not a weakness. I would not go back to the past. I would move forward. That's personally what I would do. Aya, any messages? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Aya need to know, please? In love and light. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to be a follower to get a reading. Just copy and paste your questions. Spam the living daylights out of me. And if I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives during my lives only. And my subscribers will always get a guided message on every question that they ask me. Aya. Travel, relocation, things have been slow. It's going to start to speed up. This is the time frame for you to pick up all the rubble and all the pieces and start building a new solid foundation. Because whatever happened in the past was supposed to shake you to make you. Okay, honey? I've got a new opportunity around work, like abundance, potential. I'm seeing new job, promotion, pay rise, new investment or an investment that's going to pay off. I've got new beginnings around love, creative projects, the desire to create things. I've got a lot of new beginnings around you, but this is the time for rebuilding. So look at your life and say, what do I need and what do I not need? And what do I need to stop thinking about in terms of everything that happened in the past and bringing all my trauma from the past into the present and then manifesting it into your future? Just let it go, yeah? Let it go. Yenti, where will things go between Jeff and I? Where will it go? Angels and guides and loved ones, where is it going? If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth 13 card reading, it is the dancing bear, okay? The dancing bear. above the screen or in the gift box below. I'm going to pin it right there. There you go. If you'd like a 13 card reading, it is the dancing bear. Just pin it on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 13 cards. You and Jeff. Where will it go? Where will it go? I don't know if it's going to go anywhere. You might have something for a little while, but I just feel like it's not going to last. I don't feel like you have any karma together. I think you might have been in a past life together, but I don't see anything. You could start something. You could ask and pray and wish for something to happen, but I just feel like it could potentially end. I don't think this is your person. If it's a love connection, you are probably will be better off as friends, Yenti, but this is something that you'll figure out yourself. So you can either go through the scenario or the script and go for it, or you could listen and move on. It's up to you. Like I always say, God has blessed you with free will. I can't tell you what to do. But where will it go? It could be a friendship. You could start something short term, but then it will end eventually. This is not your long-term person from what I can see. Isa, what's the energy of Luke towards you? I feel like Luke is... No. I feel like Luke will say everything that you want to hear, is going to talk the talk and walk the walk. Talk the talk, but not walk the walk. I feel like this person will tell you everything that you want to hear. Like I said, I feel like this person is really immature, lack of confidence, or needs to grow up to some degree. I feel like this person's not very good at expressing their emotions. So I just feel like whatever this person's feeling, they're not on the same like level of growth as you. So some people are spiritually on a higher level than others. So some people on spirituality could be on grade 9, and then somebody could still be on grade 1. So they're not on the same frequency as you. I just feel like you're more evolved in terms of a relationship than this person, and you don't have to listen to me. You'll figure that out at some point. I feel like this energy is very slow to movement. So if you're looking for something to happen, it will probably not be on your terms, but on that person's terms. Gabriella, will I get married in the future? Angels and guides and loved ones, will Gabriella get married in the future? Dreams can come true. Sorry. I'm very annoying, guys. I can't help it. That's probably why my daughter moved out. Okay, here we go. Will I get married in the future? Will you get married in the future? I got a yes, but you don't think you are. So, if we're a God spark of, if we're children of God, like sparks of God everywhere, because we're God's children, and you believe in your mind, because I can see that you're over-analyzing, overthinking things. You probably think I'm too old. Who's going to want to marry me? Am I ever going to get married? I don't see it happening in my future. Maybe I'm going to be alone forever. You know, chatting all the shit to yourself. It just feels like you're going to co-create that. Because I do see marriage, but you need to rest your brain about when it comes to marriage. If you're looking for marriage, you need to see it like it's already yours. Because I feel like I'm emotionally confused. But I feel like you're going to have opportunities and choices when it comes to love. So I also feel like pay attention to your dreams, your intuition. I feel like there's going to be some sort of an awakening or uncovering about love and marriage in 2 weeks' time. I've got 2 weeks. But do I feel like you're going to get married in the future? 100%. But it's only as much as you believe it so. If you believe that you're not going to get married because you're going to be alone forever, then that is going to be what it is. If you feel like you're going to be broke ass for the rest of your life, then you're going to be broke ass for the rest of your life. If you say, I attract money, I don't chase money, then money will come to you. That's just how it works, right? Okay, Bronwyn, anything for me, please? And I can feel a mindset shift for the better. Oh, that's good. Bronwyn. Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Bronwyn need to know, please, in love and light? What does Bronwyn need to know, please, in love and light? You do not need to gift me. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You don't need to do any of those things to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Yes, you're walking away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. It could be a person, a situation, or a negative way of thinking. I feel like anything that you deem as negative, sad, or bad is shifting its way out of your energy. So I am seeing that. I am seeing that if there is an ending, you need to let it go. Let something go in order to move forward. You're coming out as a magician. You're coming out as the magi, the magician. You think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. So when you're in your power during this time frame, Bronwyn, I will say this. If you're focusing on all the good things and all the bad things at the same time, you're going to end up manifesting all the good things and all the bad things at the same time. So watch your thoughts, words, emotions, feelings, thoughts, and all of that shit. Because thoughts, words, and emotions become things. And I don't know why people don't realize that. Have you not ever said to yourself, why am I always getting a bill? And then like clockwork, you get a bill in the post. So I put this theory to the test. I was like, all right, keep talking about bills. I'm going to start talking about checks. Yeah, I want to receive a check. I want to receive a check in the post. I want checks, shitloads of money. And I could not believe it. Change your mindset, say those mantras, and it will change for you. And it happened 2 weeks for me. Just saying. But hey, man, you don't need to listen to me. Don't take my word for it. Go and find out for yourself. Okay, once upon an intuition. Get over here. I am about to do a 13 card reading right now for Once Upon an Intuition. If you're interested to get a reading like I'm about to give, I need your name because this is very long to say Once Upon an Intuition. I need your name, please. So I'm about to do a in-depth reading. If anybody's interested in getting a 13 card reading, this is what it looks like. So stick around. And once again, it is the dancing bear above the screen or in the gift box below. I've just pinned it there. Katie, oh thank God. Much better. All right, Katie, is it a general or is it something specific? So let me get your oracle cards. Angels and guides and loved ones. This is for Katie. What does Katie need to know? Katie, Bobani. All right, Katie, I'm going to do a general reading, all right? Unless you ask me a specific question. Is general all right? Let me know. Stacy, what is blocking my blessings, honey? You. First of all, stop saying the word block because you co-create a block in front of you from your blessings. Stop saying block. Stop saying low vibrational negative words. I have mantras every morning and my mantras are simple. Healthy am I, holy am I, happy am I don't chase money, I attract money. I'm a magnet for love, money. And I say this continuously all throughout the day. In my mind, out loud, just keep talking, keep talking. All right, I'm going to do a general reading because I can't see your question. I hope that's all right, Katie. Or copy and paste your question because TikTok might be filtering you out. But nevertheless, I'm going to still do your reading anyway. Okay, Katie. Here are your oracle cards. We're going to look at those later on because I want to see if it aligns to all the other cards that I give you. The first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you is something about communication. You need to talk about it. Pay attention to the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities. Communication, signs, symbols, visions, power of your words. Blessings are coming your way. If the energy feels a little bit unstable, Katie, I need you to ground your energy into Mother Earth. You have to make sure that whatever it is that you're doing in terms of work or whatever is your life's purpose. It's got to do with your life's purpose. I'm also seeing Pisces energy around you. So this could be people or someone coming into your energy. There's something about you, Katie, where you need to nurture yourself. Love self. I know people say that all the time. I've also got Virgo energy around you, but I'll tell you the star signs later. I don't know if you need to apologize or somebody's going to apologize to you. But I feel like as I'm connecting to you, I keep seeing like making plans. Make plans. This is for Katie. Make plans. Make plans. Don't indulge in any negative energies or people or situations that no longer serve you. Like I always say, love and light their ass and send them on their way. You are an alchemist, Katie. So if you think it, feel it, say it, you're going to manifest it and co-create it. If you're currently staying in a situation where it's causing dis-ease in the physical heart, mind, body, and soul, put dis-ease together. You're going to create a disease. So make sure you're clearing out stuff that doesn't serve you. When I'm connecting into your energy and I look at your your bloodline and your lineage, you got a whole line of like witches, white witches. So you can do my work, basically. You've got like these abilities to heal your spices and potions and all of that jazz. Love all of that stuff. But then I also feel like you need to walk away from energy vampires, toxic people, push away people that is blocking your energy. Because I'm telling you now, when we're surrounded by people who are low vibrational, it rubs off on your energy. Because remember, I think a lot of people don't realize that you're a soul having a human experience. This is why we're born and we die. Duh. We're souls having a human experience. So we're in an avatar, yeah? Matrix got it so right. We're in an avatar having an experience. Every person in your life or everyone that comes into your life and has left your life, they all play a role. They're all playing a role. If you'd like to get on my list, it is the dancing bear above your screen or in the gift box below. The 2 dancing bears. All right. So those are the first things that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you, Katie. I'm so sorry if you're asking a question. Just carry on typing it in and hopefully I will see it. Because sometimes TikTok does filter it out. Katie. What does Katie need to know? What's Katie need to know? You need to say what you need to say when you need to say it and say what you mean and mean what you say, yeah? You're coming out as the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is the baddest bitch in town. She's like the baddest queen. She's the baddest queen out of all of them. Okay, hold on. I think I got you. My husband, Duncan, has 2 job interviews coming up. Guidance and advice. All right. First of all, let's go with you, and then I'll do some cards for your husband. How about I'll do the first 5 cards for you, and then it's all right, honey. Don't worry about it. I'll do the first 5 cards for you, and then I'll do your husband, okay? Because it is your energy that I'm picking up on. So say what you mean and mean what you say. The Queen of Swords is self-sufficient, domestically skilled, very smart, very intuitive from what I can see. And I just feel like there is something that you do need to cut out. It could be like feeling heavily burdened. It could be like not speaking your mind on some level. I feel like there's going to be many opportunities that are going to come your way. So don't lose your wits about you, because when one door closes, another door is going to open. But do not commit yourself to so many things. Do one at a time. Complete something, do one at a time, because there is going to be opportunities coming your way. I am seeing collaboration or a partnership around you. This could be around work or around study. This could be somebody else coming in. Queen of Wands is also very fiery, so this is your energy as well. You need to be confident and self-sufficient and free-spirited. You need to do the things that you love to do, because there is going to be a partnership for you personally. I am seeing as I'm connecting to love. So the 2 of Cups with your husband, you said you're married. The 2 of Cups also tells me that you're actually able to have a partnership with your husband. So let's just say if you have a business, or you and your husband is talking about a business, you'd actually work very well together if you decided to have a business together. Because this talks about union, partnership, creative energy together. It's a partnering up, as I can see from what I can see. There's yes, okay. And then you've got Archangel Raphael. So whether you know him or not, it's okay. But when you got the Temperance card is about you needing to find balance, harmony, moderation, self-control, and be patient. Start filling up your own cup. You can take care of everybody, but you have to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. So you wanted to know about your husband and work. Okay, let's do this. Duncan. I feel like Duncan might have struggled around work. He might have been around people that might have taken advantage of him, because, you know, they're energy vampires and soul-sucking critters. But I do feel, because I've got the 7 of Swords here. Now, out of the 78 cards, in my opinion, reading from 16 years old, the 7 of Swords is worse than the Devil card. Because it's like people trying to take advantage of you, people stealing from you, people taking your time and your energy, and then you feel like you're not getting anything in return. And this is probably what Duncan has been feeling. So I feel like whatever job he's in, or if he's not doing a job, it will probably be a good idea for you to invest in each other and probably work with each other. You could definitely work with each other. I've got some sort of an awakening. He needs to be doing something that is fulfilling his life purpose. If he's not doing something that's fulfilling his life purpose, then he's not going to be happy in what it is that he's doing. So the Judgment card always talks about the wake-up call, clarity, the final decision, and the life's purpose. I feel like it's going to get really good for Duncan. It's like he's going to find a place of work where he's going to feel at home, because the 10 of Cups does represent family, contentment, love and support. And again, it might be investing into a business with you and then it being very successful. Patient, because everything happens in divine timing, not on your timing. This is money. So the 7 of Coins always represents everything that you planted and worked hard for, Duncan, is going to come to fruition. Reap what you sow. Planting the seeds. This is what this represents. Working so hard and seeing the fruits of your labor. But remember, everyone is put on this earth to do something that they love to do. If you're doing something that you don't love to do, then you need to reevaluate it. And it's going to end very well. So you got the 7 of Coins and you got the 9 of Coins. Self-sufficiency, business owner, solo and luxury pleasures, financial gain and prosperity. Oh, do you remember when I said to you in the beginning, do something that's supposed to be filling your life purpose? I said that, didn't I? Somebody could rewind it. Go back. Let me see if I can pin it up. Somebody's asked me, how do I get a 13 card reading? Here you go. If you'd like to get a 13 card reading, it is the dancing bear on the bottom of the screen. You're going to be very abundant, you and your husband. There's also a mother figure for you on the other side, watching over, protecting, guiding you, grandmother, aunt, don't know. But I am feeling feminine energy. The Empress card is very abundant, pregnant with ideas, giving birth to ideas, or an actual pregnancy, if not you and the family, Katie. But you are going to be very abundant, you and your husband. Again, like I said, if you're doing something fulfilling in the physical world and you wake up every morning and you say to, oh my God, I can't wait to go to work, I love what I'm doing, then you're doing exactly what you were born to do. But if you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta go to work and see those cunts, it means you're not meant to be doing what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? Like, take me, for example. I've worked in a shoe shop. I worked in a card shop. I was a security front of house manager in the streets of Bond Street in London. And I fucking hated all of them. Who knew? If anyone was to ever tell me at 19 that my job would be reading tarot for people all over the world, I'd be like, you're fucking crazy. And you're fucking crazy. Who knew? But then when I had my near-death experience, Katie, and I said to God, if I'm supposed to be doing tarot, send me 1,000 people on TikTok. I mean, the guy sent me 100,000 people. So I must be doing something, right? If you don't ask, you don't get. So the energy is gaining momentum. Tiffany, you're on my list. So one of your guided messages, Katie, is the energy is gaining momentum. Okay, things are going to speed up for you. I've got relationships, partner, hello, intimacy, commitment. So you and your partner could literally go into business together. And then I've got you are. And it says, you are love, you are strength, you are beauty, you are worthy, you are powerful, you are kind, you are you are enough. That is your guided message. And the more you say these mantras to yourself, the better your life will become. Words become things. Thoughts become things. Emotions become things. So think about what you're thinking, what you're saying, and what your emotions are sending out to the universe. Because what you send out, you get back in. It's called like energy attracts like energy. So this is why I always say to everyone, watch your mouth. All right. So Katie, I hope that helps you and your partner. Diana, you're next on my list. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. So I'm going to read a follower and somebody who doesn't follow me. So that way I'm going to get everybody in. Laurie, is Ron going to see me on Friday or have an excuse or a reason? Oh, I don't like that. If you're saying this, it sounds to me like Ron's been giving you excuses or reasons already. So you might need to reevaluate whatever relationship this is. Yeah, because my mum always said, so my mum died 4 months ago. And there's one thing that my mum said to me. And she always said to me, Anna, if a man wants you, he's coming for you. Yeah, he's going to come and get you. He's going to want you. He's going to do everything in his power to come and get you. But if he doesn't want to spend time with you, that man don't want you. I'm not going to argue with a dead woman because you just can't. Because she's going to win. I don't think so. I don't think Ron is going to see you on Friday. I think it feels to me like you're the only one that has emotions here. You're the only one who has deep emotions. And I feel like there's a part of you that's... You're a queen, yeah? Who's like drawn to this person, but you don't know what to do with these emotions that you feel about this person. This person's coming out as a child and sexually orientated. So this person's got a lot of growing up to do. I feel like you need to reevaluate this relationship. And I feel like this person will probably make another lame ass excuse. Sorry, honey, but that's how it feels. That's just how it feels. It don't feel right for me. Something feels off. But I can't tell you what to do, right? God has blessed you with free will. So if I'm telling you I don't think this is a good idea and you're like, well, I do, go about your business. But I'm just telling you what I see. I don't like him for you. Teresa, any messages, please? Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Teresa need to know, please? In love and light. Diana, you're going to be next on my list. Teresa, any messages for Teresa? What does Teresa need to know? Teresa. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. I feel like you've got mediumistic abilities. You're able to sense and see things that other people don't sense and see and feel. Pay attention to your dreams, visions, like I said. Dream journal. I feel like there's going to be some sort of clarity, mental clarity, a final decision, the wake-up call and knowing what you're meant to do in this lifetime. I also feel like there's a younger masculine coming your way, but if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. I'm also seeing happy family, emotional contentment, and a blessing around you later on. You don't just have a younger masculine, you've also got an older one. They could be lovers or friends, people that you could be working with or collaborating with. So if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. But they are very passionate, creative, very nice, aesthetically pleasing to look at. But again, if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. Diana, dirty Diana. No. Diana, get over here. Angels and guides and loved ones for Diana. What does Diana need to know, please? In love and light. Diana, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. I'm about to do a 13-card reading for Diana. And if anybody's interested in getting a 13-card reading and you want to know what the dancing bear reading looks like, this is it. But please remember, guys, it's the 2 dancing bears, not the one clapping its hands. Diana, I'm going to pin it on the bottom of the screen. If you would like to get a 13-card reading, I've pinned it right there. That will get you on my list, and that will get you on my list, and that will get you 13 cards. I've got 5 more spaces left. Here we go. Diana, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. All right, here we go. Diana. Ooh, something came out, Diana. Look at that. TikTok's probably filtering out your comment, honey, so I do apologize. Nevertheless, I'm still going to do your reading, okay? All right, here we go. My armpits are wet. I keep seeing number 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So I do numerology as well. So 5 in numerology represents change. So something is going to change in the next 2 months. What's happening? I don't know why people are worrying about tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to wake up tomorrow, let alone what's going to happen in the next 2 months. I like to be in the present, not in the future or in the past. We got to enjoy the now, guys. Because, you know, there is no tomorrow yet and there is no past. There's only the present. So when you guys are worrying about, like, have lots going to happen. Okay, so you've got to let the things unfold. So these are the first things that I'm picking up on you. 5, okay? 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, the 5th of the month, where things will start to shift and change in your favor. You're going to see 5, 5, 5 everywhere you go. And 5 does represent change. I feel like you're very sensitive during this time frame is what I can feel. And you need to make sure that you keep your eyes on your intended target. Yeah? Keep your eyes on the prize. I also feel like there's new opportunities that are going to come to you. Maybe in 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, or the 5th of a month. It could come in sooner depending on how high your vibration is. But 5 is definitely the number around you. Again, don't get distracted from keeping your eyes on the prize. I am seeing something about creativity, play, love affairs, passion, pleasure, partying, having some fun, romance, disco. there's a part of me that feels like you need to escape everything if there's so much going on, which is not a bad thing to do. Like, everyone can piss off, and if don't call me, I'm going on a break, and don't call me unless somebody's dying sort of energy, and just have a time to yourself. It feels like something is going to be revealed to you, like anything that was hidden or like a secret, there's going to be some sort of knowledge around you. Like, you're going to get some sort of knowledge, and it's like it's going to set in motion the path that you're going to take going forward. There's something about you needing to get into what I'm doing, like learning about chakras or meditation, like getting into the esoteric occult stuff. But there is going to be something that is going to be revealed to you. I feel like I'm over-analyzing and overthinking when I'm connecting to your energy, over-analyzing and overthinking things. I'm craving for something. I feel like you need to stop worrying about all your tomorrows, no matter what's going on, because today is the day where you need to bring good vibes in the now and in this moment. I keep seeing Sagittarius energy around you, but I will try and tell you the star signs. There's something about growth. So whatever you deem as heavy energy, we're all here to grow. There's no other reason why you're on earth to experience, to learn, to evolve as a soul and grow. Because the body is not meant to last forever. We're all going to die, okay? And we will go home. But you want to make sure that when you go home, you've learned enough lessons so we don't have to come back down here ever again. I don't want to come back here. I remember when my best friend was dying of cancer, and I was like, do you think you're going to come back here? And she was like, hell no. And I was like, me too. I never want to come back here. I'd rather help my loved ones from the other side. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Healthy boundaries needs to be implemented, Diana. Like, you might be absorbing everybody's bullshit. I'm learning something every day. That's why we're here, to learn every day. I got a couple of revelations in the past 3 days. I couldn't believe it. In the darkest time of my life, I was like the perpetrator. I was the victim, and I was the fucking hero, all enrolled into one. It was amazing. It was a revelation. So you need to have healthy boundaries. So if you feel like there's a lot going on, it's obviously got to do with a whole bunch of people. So healthy boundaries needs to be implemented. Implement healthy boundaries. Learn how to take a step back. You can't control. Look at that. Healthy boundaries from what? Argumentative energy, other people's bullshit, conflict, tug of war, rivalries, challenges, sports play. Yeah? Healthy boundaries. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you carry way too much heavy burdens of your own and everybody else. What are you going to do about it? You can ask and ask and ask every day. What do I need to know? What should I need to know? What do I need to know? If you're not doing the work, it's not going to work. So I love giving readings to people because I've got clients that I read for every year, some every 3 months, some every 6 months. But those clients that I read for every year, they're doing the work. They're doing the work. They're not just getting a reading and waiting for the reading to unfold. You have to do the work to get what you're supposed to get, right? You carry too much heavy burdens. I feel exhausted. I feel tired. I'm a little bit stressed because I carry the heavy burdens of everybody else as well as my own. Aren't you fucking tired? It's like it's time to take a break, yeah? It's time to say, now, you got to get out of the lack mindset. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's karma. Maybe it's bad luck. Maybe it is. But you just have to go through it. You got to walk through it. So this is about you feeling lack mindset, loss. I don't have enough. I'm not enough. Maybe it's me, unloved, grief, regret, feeling sad or alone. It's like, no, move past this. Move past this. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, there is going to be something to celebrate because the 3 of Cups is a celebration, but the 3 of Cups is also be around people that match your energy. Be around like-minded people, a circle of friends that match your energy. You know who the energy vampires are and the soul-sucking cretins. Love and light their asses and send them on their merry way. You know who they are. You can feel it. We're all psychic because we weren't planted on this earth to not be psychic. We all have the ability. You go into a building, something doesn't feel right. You meet somebody, someone doesn't feel right. You go into a space, something doesn't feel right. We're all intuitive. We all have it. The only reason why we forget that we have these superpowers is because we are either cultured out of it by culture, religion, parents, school. We forget where we came from. You need to tap into the spiritual part of yourself in order to get aligned. Your emotions might be everywhere. The cup, 7 of Cups, represents committing yourself to too many things. One door opens and another door is going to close, and then another one opens, another 7 doors open. But when you've got the Hierophant is a major arcana card. It's fate and destiny. So the Hierophant always represents tapping into the spiritual part of yourself, a spiritual connection. It represents marriage, and it represents the higher self. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, another major arcana card, the wake up call, Archangel Gabriel. Clarity, final decisions, what you're supposed to be doing, how you're supposed to be going in that direction. The Lovers card talks about a soulmate, a divine counterpart, but most importantly, the Lovers card talks about a choice. So you have somebody or another person coming into your matrix, and if they're not here yet, they're coming in. There are 78 cards in the deck, and you've got the best one. The Sun card is children, grandchildren, depending on your age, material, happiness, joyous outcome, success, victory, holidays, good health, the whole shebang bang. So you've got so many things that you have to look forward to. You just got to learn to navigate through whatever it is that you're saying there's so much going on. Yes, it's okay. They always say, there's a saying, yeah, God only can give you what you can handle. So I'm sorry, Diana, but you can handle it. I've also got an older masculine anchoring your reading. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in. Again, could be a lover or a friend, somebody that you could be partnering up with, or somebody that you could be collaborating with. A loving, kind, emotional, nurturing is his energy, the energy of the cups. So I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, I am seeing Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Gemini. And your guided message is, what do you need to release? All the bullshit. Things that doesn't serve you. Heavy burdens. Yeah. What do you need to release is one of your guided message. Soulmate? Lovers? Come on. So if you know good things are coming, why are you focusing on the small portions of there's too much going on that makes you feel drained? Let it go. Just let the chips fall where they may. Soulmate, kindred, bond, connection. And then you've got life's purpose. It says, your path is you. You came into this world with intentions of expanding through new experiences, meeting new people, situations, and feelings. We continue to grow and evolve. Did I not just say that? We do this through contrast and understanding what we do and don't like. Use your life experience to your advantage. Hold on to the good and let go of the not so good. Expand and evolve. You are the creator of your life. Choose love. Like I've been saying, you're the co-creator of your life. So if you're busy being miserable and you're always playing the victim and no one loves me and I'm always fucking broke, get out of your victim mentality, because I used to be that person and then I fucking had enough. Claudia on my list. I looked in the mirror one day and I was like, all right, Anna, so what? He beat the shit out of you. All right, beat the crap out of you. Left and abandoned you when you were a child. Okay, you didn't have any money and you slept on the street. Okay, you've had open heart surgery 4 times 9 hours long. You were supposed to die when you were 10. Not supposed to have any kids. Okay, you became an orphan last year when your mum and dad decided to die at the same fucking time. We still have to keep going, isn't it? Just keep going because we're all going in one direction. So it's all okay. Keep it moving. Yes, the people around you. So what you're choosing to do, Diana, with your free will, is allowing those people to make you feel a certain type of way. Or you could be like, close the door, no time for your shit. Choose. Choose you, or choose to go into that energy, allowing them to change your energy. So what you choose to look at, what you choose to hear, will affect your DNA. Yeah, your cellular energy. So you know when you watch the news, what happens when you watch the news? You're pissed off, you're angry, you're sad, and you're mad. That's why I don't watch news, because it changes the cellular energy. Or I could be talking to someone who keeps on waffling on about the same fucking subject, and I already gave you advice about this 5 weeks ago, and 3 minutes ago you're still talking about it. That's fucking draining. They're changing your DNA and your cells. So choose who you want to be around. It's really important that you do. Listen, sometimes energy vampires can come in the form of your fucking children. And as much as you love them, you want to just give them, you know, just a little bit of a fucking slap and get rid of them. It could be your mum, your dad, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, your sister, your colleagues and co-workers. Fucking hell, it could even be you. But you have to learn to discern and move on. Mari, you're on my list. Mari, 92, you're on my list. I've got 3 more spaces. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth 13-card reading like I just gave to Diana, it is the dancing bear on the bottom of the screen that will get you on my list. And that will get you 13 cards. You do not have to be a follower. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. I do free readings as well, okay? And I post this live up on my YouTube. And guys, I'm going to warn you now. This is my only TikTok. Yeah, but Anna, there's so many Braziliana 80 tarots out there. Okay, so this is how you know it's my one. I have over 100,000 followers and I only follow 28 people. 28 people. That's the key. And I will never reach out to you on TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram. And if anyone with my face is reaching out to you, that's not me. That is a scammer. You've been warned. Nothing but love. So these are the people on my list. Nothing but love, D, Mathura, Tiffany, Claudia, and Mari. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to nothing but love. Here we go. This is where I include everyone, okay? D, will I ever see Nate or talk to him again? D, Smiley, angels, guides, loved ones. D. What does D need to know? Will D ever see Nate or talk to him again? Will you ever see or talk to Nate again? D, will you ever see or talk to Nate again? Yeah, but he could cut you out easily. Yeah. You will. He's coming out as cutthroat, brutally honest, stoic, cold, icy. It would feel like he comes back, but then you'd feel like something is still disconnected. Something is missing. It feels to me like you wanted more from this person, and I don't think this person wanted the same thing as you. But the answer to this question, D, is I do feel like you'll talk to him again. Yes, I do. But do I like the energy around it? Not really. Not really. Sorry, honey. Sahela, will I marry Muhammad? Angels, guides, loved ones, will you marry Muhammad? Nothing but love, you're going to be next. If you're a member or a subscriber, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. Subscribers will always get a guided message. Subscribers will always get a guided message. And I do subscribers readings every Sunday. And I'm on there until I don't leave until I read every single person. I do feel like you're going to marry Muhammad, but there's something about Muhammad that you can't see yet. So I don't know whether you're in a connection or not. You're going to have the patience of a saint, because Muhammad will marry you when he wants to marry you, and it's not going to be on your terms. But I do see that there could be a marriage. There's also something about Muhammad. There seems to be a cold energy about him. And he might not have yet exposed this to you, but it's like maybe when you're married, you might see it. I don't like the feeling about it, but maybe you are meant to be with each other to learn something from each other. Nothing but love. Remember, everyone has free will. It doesn't matter what any tarot reader tells you, okay? You still have to choose. It's still your life. You still have free will. I just give you a glimpse into the energy. It's up to you what you want to do with the information I give you. Stay on course, go off course. I don't really care. It's up to you. Nothing but love. Is it a general reading or is it something specific? Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for nothing but love. General. All right, honey. So the first thing that I'm picking up on as I'm connecting to you is keep your eyes on the prize, yeah? Like, if you've got a target and you know what direction you want to go in, keep your eyes on the prize. That's the first thing that I'm hearing. I feel like if you're looking back at things from the past, make sure that you're looking back at something that lifts and raises your vibration. I feel like there's something about being family orientated, family energy, take care of any mood energy, like if you're feeling moody to some degree, mood swings, shall I say. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, I see a lot of joy in your energy. There's some joy in your energy, but I also feel like you have to be prepared to adapt. Because I feel like you're laying out plans or laying out things for the future, and you've got to keep your eyes on the prize. That's probably why I'm saying keep your eyes on the prize. There's something about you needing to nourish or look after yourself, like the body. So going to the gym, having a physical outlet, going for a run, changing your diet. You need to go into art energy, like drawing, writing, poetry, something around artistic work is what I'm seeing. I also feel like as I'm connecting to your energy, I feel like don't suffer in silence. If you need to say something, say something. Because then when you release the energy that you're trapping in your body, there's going to be a sense of release, a relief. I also feel like you need to be mindful around people that you're hanging around, because I feel like there could be somebody that's not being their true authentic self. I don't know if this is you wearing a mask or there is somebody around you, so pay attention to your intuition. I also feel like you're very compassionate, loving and kind, so you've got an empathic sort of an energy. I see joy, pleasure, comfort in your energy, spiritual reward. I feel like the comfort is what I'm hearing, and harmony in your energy. Joy, comfort and harmony. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for nothing but love. What does nothing but love need to know? I've got 3 more spaces left. If you would like to get an in-depth reading and you would like to get on my list, it is the dancing bear above the screen and in the gift box below. The dancing bear. I'm about to do a 13 card reading right now for nothing but love. And if you're interested, I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. That dancing bear will get you on my list and 13 cards. And I highly recommend that you record it. Make sure that you're talking to your angels and your guides and your loved ones, nothing but love. Can I get your name again? I'm so sorry. You have to pray on the situation, because they will help you. Everybody who is born, and I don't care what religion you are, we all have angels and guides and loved ones. Thank you. Simone. We all have angels, guides and loved ones. You're supposed to be talking and praying on it. I also feel as I'm connecting to you, you've got a whole bunch of opportunities coming your way and a whole bunch of important people coming to you around the work arena or maybe around business. So do you remember when I said to you, so I've got a whole bunch of people here, okay? I've got a whole bunch of people coming into your reading. So we'll talk about them in a second. I've got the Knight and the Knight. I've got the Queen and the Queen. And I've got the Devil card. So you might be collaborating with a whole bunch of people later on down the line. Now, someone out of these people, one of them is not going to be authentic or true. And you're going to be able to trust your intuition and discern who is who. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. You're going to have to discern who is who. So just pay attention to how the vibrations of how people make you feel. This is why I don't like doing online dating, because somebody will tell me something and it's like, yeah, it's not true. So, hold on a minute. I need to block this person because this person is just, I don't know what you're talking about. The Devil card is toxic thoughts, words, situations, and people. Addictions, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, codependent on someone or someone codependent on you. It could represent that you're obsessing on something that you have no power of, so you have to surrender it to God and the universe. The Devil card is always, if the Devil card isn't associated to you in terms of, I don't feel like any negative energy, but there are people around me that are quite negative, then you need to love and light their asses and send them on their way. You need to block those people away from you. Now, if those energies haven't come to you yet, you just have to discern, again, who's who. So you're coming out as somebody very beautiful, inside and outside. You need to be in this energy of self-sufficiency, confident, free-spirited, because you're going to attract energy vampires. Because when somebody is beautiful inside and outside, people are always looking to go into the energy of light. And when you have light energy, people are drawn to you, and especially those who are quite negative. You're also coming out as the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is somebody who's very nurturing, loving, compassionate, empathetic. You're always there for everybody when they need you. But this could also represent that you could be collaborating or teaming up with two females later on. They're very important people. There is some sort of love energy around you, the leveling up of love, intimacy, passion, creative projects coming your way. These are also masculine energy around you. So again, if these people are not here yet, they're coming in at some point. You will know who they are. You will figure out who they are. It's a feeling. It's a sense. You'll know. I need you to make sure when you are going to meet these people, if they're not here yet, don't let people drag you down, because the Five of Cups always talks about feeling sad, lost, regret, abandoned, unloved, or feeling lonely. So you could be in a room filled with a whole bunch of people and you're going to feel like you're not connected or disconnected. Firstly, we're never on our own. Whether you believe it or not, we always have angels and guides and loved ones around us. They're always watching us, trying to show us signs and symbols and synchronicities. So this is what I was saying, to pay attention to all of these things. There seems to be like an opportunity coming your way. Maybe you're juggling too many things, going back and forth, multitasking, weighing up options. If these opportunities, like I said, hasn't come yet, it is going to come at some point, because you might be juggling either two jobs or you might be studying education and a job. So there's a need for you to find balance and equilibrium in your energy. It's like important, and it's imperative that you do this. Again, going into some artwork, delving into some creative project, something that you have been meaning to do but you don't do because, I don't know, I'm a mum, I'm working, I don't have time for this, that and the other. Like, do something that belongs to you. Do something that's not for somebody else, but that is yours. The Wheel of Fortune talks about a new vehicle. So I don't know if you need a new car, you want a new car. If it's not that, you're getting into a vehicle to do some long distance traveling. The Wheel of Fortune is good karma, a turning point, travel and relocation. So it means that you've done something true and something just. And now the good karma is on your side. So the Wheel of Fortune is good fortune, good luck, a turning point, taking a gamble, travel and relocation, a move. Again, depending on your situation, the leveling up of a current relationship. If not, if you're single, a soulmate coming in, marriage, a higher form of commitment, a relationship, stability in your energy. But it feels like you've got to rebuild. The Tower card always represents upheaval, destruction, the crumbling down of your world, you staying in a situation longer than you should have, and the rug gets pulled from under you. The only time the universe will pull the rug from under you, or someone pulls the rug from under you, is when you've been staying in a situation for too long and you've been ignoring your intuition. So the universe will be like, okay, because she's not listening to us, which is your intuition, we're going to now have to make her so uncomfortable that she has to walk away from it. So this is a time period where you need to reevaluate the people that are in your lives, people that you're working with, talking to. Don't talk your business to everybody. And you need to start rebuilding a more solid foundation. Take yourself to a place of peace. Don't let your mind wander into the dark night of the soul. Even though we have to go through the dark night of the soul in order to evolve and grow. The Four of Swords is rest, recovery, recuperation, peace of mind, solitude, renewal, and recovery. That is what the Four of Swords represents. Rest your mind. Your guided message is, I've got the children, so be childlike, have some fun, amusement, youth, and playful. Learn to surrender to the divine, let go, and let God. Isn't that the saying? And then you've got stagnant waters as one of your guided messages. It says sometimes without realizing it, the grass can always grow. No, sometimes without realizing, the grass can grow around your feet. You get stuck in a rut. Don't let life and opportunities pass you by. Every day is a gift for you to make a difference. Keep it moving. No standing still. If you stand still, the universe is going to make you uncomfortable, that you have no choice but to move forward. So I hope that helps you in some way, Shannon. Love and light to you. Love and light to you. D, you're going to be next on my list. I'm going to read two people before I get to you. If you're interested in getting a 13 card reading, like I just gave to Simone, it is the dancing bear that I've just pinned on the bottom of the screen. I've got 3 more spaces left. If you're interested to get a reading, like I just gave to Simone, again, it is the dancing bear on the bottom of the screen or in the gift box. down below, and I've just pinned it there. I've got Dee, Mathura, Tiffany, Claudia, and Mari. All right, here we go. Daphne, how are things going to progress with me and Yabes? Am I saying this? Probably not. How are things going to progress? How are things going to progress? Daphne, how are things going to progress? You do not need to follow me. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not have to tap the screen or follow me or gift me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. This person is very slow to movement. They're probably focusing on money, work, study, or education. It feels like if they're going to make any sort of move, it's not going to be on your terms. It's got to be on their terms. It feels like they're juggling a lot of things. I do feel like you do have some sort of karma together, Daphne. You do have karma together, so you must have been with each other in a past life. But I just feel like this person is very stubborn and slow to movement. Do I feel like things will progress? Yes, because you have karma together. So you've known each other in a past life. You have a soul contract, an agreement to be with each other in this life. It could either be lovers, but it feels more like working together. You might be very good at collaborating or working together on some level. Is it romantic? It feels more practical than emotional, Daphne. It feels more practical than romance or emotional. Halima, will I and Tuhib be back? Do you mean will you get back together? Tuhib, Halima, will they get back together? No. If you went back to this person's going to end up walking away from you, or you're going to end up walking away from this person. There's something about this. You know this already. This person never made you feel emotionally fulfilled. This person always made you feel like maybe you weren't enough, or I'm not enough, or made you go into the lack mindset. I don't like this person for you, but I can't tell you what to do. Do I feel like this person will come back? No. You're a healer, so you attract energy vampires. It's not your fault. But it just feels like this person, if they ever did come back, it will be to use and abuse you. I don't think you should even give this person an opportunity to get back with you. You need to love and like this person and send them on their way. D. Angels, guys, loved ones is for D. What does D need to know? Please, in love and light. I'm going to do a general reading for you, D, until I can see your question. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not have to be a follower to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, my guides will highlight your name. Delmain, love and finances. You are the key to unlocking everything in your life, but for some reason, you haven't done it yet. I always say these to to people who get a reading on a regular basis. If you're not doing the work, what I'm saying is never going to unfold for you. If you don't believe in love and finances, and you don't believe that you're going to be loved to get love, and you don't believe you're going to be financially stable, and you're doing something towards getting what you want, and you're just sitting at home thinking it's going to land in your lap, it's not going to work that way. I had to do the work to get what I wanted. Do the work. Meditate. Go within. Call your angels and your guides and your loved ones. Do the work. Listen to the calling of your soul. Get out of your ego. So when you want to know about love and finances, the first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you is it's like there is a new beginning in your energy. The first thing that I heard was that there is supposed to be a rebirth and a new beginning and a renewal for you and a growth, feeling liberated, new growth, new beginnings, new everything. It seems to me, though, that you're a little bit guarded and protecting yourself. You want finances, you want love, but have you done anything to change the energy? Are you still doing the same job? Are you thinking about going for your own business? Are you going out there, maybe going on dates and, you know, putting yourself out there, or are you staying at home waiting for the man to land in your lap? So it's like you've got to do something in order for things to move forward, because no one's going to find you while you're at home. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you have to have this curiosity. It's like you have to adapt or change. You've got to adapt and change, because it feels like the restlessness energy, fatigue energy around you, the need to communicate to the universe what you want. There is growth potential around love, and there is growth potential around finances, but for some reason there's a lack around you, which I'm picking up on. You need to learn how to speak and speech. Learn how to speak and speech. I feel like there might have been mistakes or misunderstandings in the past, and you might be carrying this energy around with you. I know you need this, you want this, but I feel like there is, again, a transformation. You're lusting, you want this love, you lust for love, you want intimacy, you want all of this stuff, but it seems to be a day away from you. And the only reason why it will always be a day away is because you don't believe it so. You don't believe it so. So, Delmain, how is it going to come to you if you don't believe it so? Ex-guys, loved ones, this is for Delmain. What does Delmain need to know? Love and finances. So we're going to do the first 5 cards on love, and then we'll do the other 5 cards on finances. What do you need to know, please? What do you need to know, please? What do you need to know, please? Apathy, unfulfilled, boredom. So you have insecurities around it. This is you looking back at all the things that has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong. So we're doing love first and then finances. Has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong, not paying attention to the blessing in disguise, maybe not even really doing anything about it. You know, you want love, but you're not really putting yourself out there. Are you going out? Are you going on dating websites? Are you meeting people authentically? Are you getting out of your house? What are you doing to meet somebody? Are you waiting for this person to, I don't know, your postman? Yeah? You got to do something about it. I feel like as I'm connected to you, you've got a lot of blessings around love, but you need to activate the energy. So look, you've got the 2 wish fulfillment cards. You're praying and wishing and asking for it. Mez, you're on my list. I've got 2 more spaces. The 9 of Cups talks about wanting, wishing, praying for abundance. But the 9 of Cups also shows me trainers around you. The 9 of Cups is telling me that you need to get your ass to the gym, Delmain. If it's not going to the gym, go for a swim, go for a ride on your bike, go for a run. Who knows? Maybe when you're going for a jog, you might meet your person or bump into somebody. But this is about working out, and this is about good health, wish fulfillment, and abundance. Then you got another wish card. So you've prayed and wished and asked the universe for something. The universe has heard your call, but for some reason, you keep pulling it back with your apathy, feeling unfulfilled, feeling lonely, like you're never going to meet anyone. So you never are going to meet anyone then, are you? So you're praying and wishing and asking for it, but you're not aligned to you're not actually aligned to it. Now, in saying that, you've got 2 wishes here. Wish fulfillment, twice. The star. Wish upon a star. There's miracles around you. A renewed sense of hope and clarity. The miracle, having faith and love. And then when you believe it so, you could meet somebody. Travel, relocation, a holiday. But you're still in the midst, Delmain, of learning lessons around love. Ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, travel and relocation. So getting rid of insecurities from a past relationship and not bringing it into a new relationship. The Justice card represents karma. So you've got a karmic relationship coming in. Cause and effect, win-win situation, truths coming out, the balancing of the karmic scales, the signing of the contract. It could be a marriage, a new house, a new car, a new job, all of the above. But from what I can see in and around love, there is going to be an opportunity for you to meet somebody that you love. But the start of your love reading is that's you. What has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong. So you know what you need to do the work. Because there's no way it's going to come in if you don't do the work and you don't release and you don't learn the lesson. The 9 of Cups. So now we're going to talk about work. You need to walk away from, I don't know, you're worrying about finances, the job that you're doing. Maybe it's time to leave the job that you're doing, but I don't recommend that you leave the job until you have another job. But the 8 of Cups means withdraw, retreat, abandon, move on, let go, walk away, new journey, new opportunities to gain money and finances. If you're currently in a job where you're not happy about it and there's a whole bunch of toxic assholes in this energy, we need to go away from these people because they just drain us. You might even feel like you're not getting paid enough for the job that you're doing. So what are you going to do about it? Either go and ask your boss for a promotion or leave the job and go somewhere where they're going to pay you what you're worth. So if you're already surrounded by toxic people, you don't like what you're doing and you're not getting paid enough and you hate what you're doing, it's time to really think about it. Healthy boundaries needs to be implemented around the work arena. Finances, you might be creating a block because of all of these energies. It's like it's stagnant and it's not moving forward. So move forward. And then you've also got the page. This is about study, education, going back to school, good news, a message and an offer. You need to be doing something that you love to do. If you don't love what you're doing, why are you doing it? Why are you there? It's going to end very well for you. Best card in the deck. Only way this is coming is if you make the move. The only way material happiness, joyous outcome, success and victory is going to come your way if you make the move. There's an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Lover or friend, somebody that you could be collaborating with. On the other hand, if this is you, you're supposed to be a boss or a manager. You're not supposed to be working for people. So you think about that. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. A win-win outcome is forecast. Higher power. Talk to your angels and your guides and your loved ones, because this says source, infinite and universe. And then you've got trust, the process. It says trust in the process, set your intentions, be open-minded. You are divinely protected at all times. Remember, it's not a matter of time, it's a matter of mind. Trust and allow blessings to flow. What is meant for you will always find you. Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius in your reading. Hope that helps you in some way. Love and light to you, love and light to you. Mathora. I've got Mathora, Tiffany, Claudia, Mari, and Mez. I've got 2 more spots. If anybody would like to get an in-depth reading like I just gave to D, it is the dancing bear on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 13 cards like you just saw me do just now. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to Matharu. Matharu? Is that right? Matharu. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. Please be patient with me. Okay. You do not need to follow me. You do not need to like, share or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Members and subscribers, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives, during my lives, and only on my lives. If you want a private reading, one-to-one with me, private readings are paid readings only. Laurie, is Ron going to see me on Friday? Or I already read that for you. I already read that. Sorry. Connie, will I be working in April? Angels and guides and loved ones, will Connie be working in April? See, Mercury retrograde slows everything down. When Mercury's in retrograde, but it's gone direct now, it's a delay to like getting a new job, job interviews, problems with technology and all this shit. So things will start to get better come April. Oh, hell yes. Yes, honey. Connie, you're supposed to have your own business. Just thought I'd plant that seed in your head. You're supposed to have your own business. 3 of wands is business energy. Teamwork, commerce, expansion, travel, relocation, expansion. Your energy is expanding. There is definitely a new beginning around work here. Something that you love to do, creative projects, new opportunities, the urge to create. Yes, the energy is going to get better for you. I see this. You need to light a candle and make a wish, and make sure you're taking care of your health, because in April you are going back to work. Just make sure that you're doing something that you love to do. Jennifer, is the new lawyer I got going to win your case finally? Jennifer. Angels, guides, loved ones, is the new lawyer going to win your case? Is the new lawyer going to win your case? Is the new lawyer going to win your... Wow! Justice. Very good energy. Signing of the contract, cause and effect, win-win situations, solutions, truths coming out. I feel like you are saying silly things though. You could create a block or a delay to the win. Because if your thoughts, your words and your emotions are out there going, something's going to go wrong, I'm really nervous about this, you are the one that's going to end up creating the delay and heavy burdens. Watch what you say, think, feel, because you could create a block to it. But ultimately, the energy looks great. I feel it looks really good. Mathora. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Mathora. I am going to do a general reading for you, Mathora, until I can see your question. Is Richard pulling on my energy and why? The first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you is, what do you feel about this? Because I feel like you need to honor and trust your own feelings. What are you feeling towards this? I feel like you need to beware of letting your instincts spin out of control. They're showing me number 10 around you. So 10 days, weeks, months, or the 10th of a month where things will start to shift and change in your favor. I feel like there is something that you're going to achieve. I feel like you're the one with the power. I feel like a disconnect. When I think about Mathura and Richard, there feels like a disconnect. A feeling of hopelessness, a feeling of shattered, feeling broken on some level. This energy feels very emotional. It's like there's a need for belonging. So you're in separation. Are you wanting to know why this person is pulling on your energy? Because the only way someone can pull in your energy is if you're thinking about them. So when you think about them and they're thinking about you, no matter what the situation, good or bad, that person is still in your energy field. It's still in your matrix. You haven't cut the cord. So it's not that this person is pulling on your energy. You are both in each other's energy still. It's not that Richard is specifically pulling on your energy. Do you want him to pull on your energy? Are you wanting this person to pull on your energy, or do you want them to bugger off? Somebody here wants to belong. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Mathuru. He can't be pulling on your energy then if you feel like you're the one that wants communication with him. Because if he wants to communicate with you, he will. The energy between the both of you. Angels, guides, and loved ones, what is the energy between the both of you? I've got 2 more spaces left for anyone interested in getting an in-depth 13-card reading like I'm giving for Mathuru. It is the dancing bear that I've just pinned on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 13 cards. I've got 2 more spaces left. If you would like to get on my list to have an in-depth 13-card reading, please record your reading, screen record it, voice record it, or you can wait for me to download it in a week or 2 when it finally downloads, if there's no technical difficulties. Okay. Energy between the both of you. Energy between the both of you. What is the energy between the both of you? What is the energy between... I don't know if I like it. It seems to me there was a lot of argumentative energy here, back and forth energy here, other people getting involved in your relationship here, tug of war energy here, leading to anxiety and depression. I've got 9 names out of 11. So, Donna, I didn't see the dancing bear with your name come up. It has to pop up on the screen, the dancing bear, 2 dancing bears. And I've got 9 names, and I've got 9 out of 11. If you look up on your screen, it says 9 out of 11. So it didn't come through. Because if it came through, you would be written on here. So the energy between you and the person that you're separating from, Mathuru, is that there is conflict, challenges. This is other people getting involved in your situation on this person's side or your side, putting their 10 pence piece, creating anxiety, sleepless nights, depression, worries and fear in the relationship, grief and depression. It already doesn't feel right. I understand now why the separation is here, because if this is already the energy about this current situation, then I get it. It feels very heavily burdensome. Like both of you are carrying heavy burdens, unspoken words that should have been spoken. But I do feel like you need to honor your feeling and trust what your intuition is saying. I feel like there is going to be blocks that are lifted and there is going to be clarity in your energy. But it just feels like you're saying, why is he pulling on my energy? I don't feel like he's pulling on your energy. I feel like you want him to pull on your energy. I feel like you want him to communicate with you, but he's not doing it. So I feel like Six of Swords is something needs to change. If it doesn't change, it's not going to get better at all. Six of Swords is moving out of rough waters into smoother waters, travel and relocation, or a move. It seems like this person wants power, recognition, and control. And if this person doesn't feel like they're in control, or they don't feel like they have the power to control the current situation, then they're going to feel uncomfortable in their own skin. He's basically not going to feel like, you know, he's a man's man sort of energy. I feel like you're looking for recognition and you're looking for respect. I feel like there could be a bit of a power struggle in this situation. It's like it just feels like there is a serious disconnect in the energy and a feeling of hopelessness, a feeling I feel very broken in this situation. I feel very emotional in this situation. I feel like somebody does need recognition. And I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if there was a deceit or a lie or a betrayal, but the Lovers card always talks about two people. I don't know what happened between the both of you and why you're both separated, but the Lovers card usually represents a soulmate. If you're staying in a situation with somebody that you think is your soulmate, but nothing is going right, it's not your person. The universe is going to actually send you the soulmate, because the Lovers card is a soulmate, a divine counterpart, deep love, two people together, but it also represents a choice. So whether you are in a relationship with this person or you're separated, it feels to me like later on down the line, you might have somebody else coming your way, which is actually going to feel like a soulmate, not the person that you're talking about. You need to get into a place of peace. You need to rest, recover, recuperate your mind. It feels like the universe has separated you for a reason. I also feel like there will be victory around you. There is victory, success, and recognition. I feel like you are going to have some sort of a wake-up call. This is the hand of God giving you new beginnings. But with this sword, you need to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. And I'm going to say this to you now. I don't think that you should be with this person. I don't think that this person is your person. But once again, I always throw this in. It's not my life. You have free will. God has blessed you with free will. Do whatever you want with it. If you feel like you want to work it out with this person, and I feel like this person isn't for you, and you get into the relationship and you're with this person, and then all of a sudden something happens, you go, that crazy chick with a scar on her chest was right, then it's up to you. You either have to, you either want to experience the situation, and you think that this person's going to change and want you back, or and then in the end it's the same, or you can walk away from it now and learn the lesson. I just feel like you need to reevaluate this relationship. Sorry, honey. What's your intuition telling you? You got the clairsentient. Trust your feelings, your instincts, sensitivity. You're very intuitive. What does your intuition tell you? You've got a new romantic relationship starting, and it isn't with the person you're talking about. Sorry. This is new romance. And then the Lovers card is a choice of your ex or someone new. Up to you, though, because you've got free will. And then I've got the planning card. It says, what is most important to you? What goals do you want to achieve? Maybe it's money, love, or work related. Set out clear intentions. Write down your goals as though you've already achieved them. How does it feel? If it feels that, it's the feelings that activate and manifest, bringing into alignment and your goals into reality. So when you start to feel something that you want and you're manifesting it and you set the intention, it's the feeling that pulls it into you sooner rather than later, because the heart is the biggest electromagnetic force field in the physical body. The heart pumps out and pumps in. So what you send out energetically, it comes back to you. So if you're asking for this person to come back to you, you might be asking and then you might be regretful. You've also got the Moon card. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. You're very mediumistic, intuitive. You can do what I do. I just feel like you need to pay attention to the signs and symbol synchronicities. Again, my mum always said, if somebody wants you, they will come for you. They will do everything in their power to have you, make you fall in love with them, and take good care of you. This person isn't reaching out to you. This person doesn't want you. The Two of Cups is love, soulmate, partnership. It's not the person that you're talking about, though. Sorry, honey. You want this person back? I think the universe might have separated you two for a reason. I've got Gemini, Cancer, Aries in your reading. Pisces. So I hope that helps you in some way. Why is he pulling on your energy? It doesn't feel like, it feels like you're pulling more on his energy. Hope that helps you in some way. Tiffany, you're next on my list. I've got Tiffany, Claudia, Mari, and Mez. I've got 2 more spaces. So if anybody's interested in getting an in-depth reading, 13 cards, it is the dancing bear that I've just pinned up on the bottom of the screen. The dancing bear has to pop up on the screen and show up with your name. At the moment, I've got 9 out of 11. And if you look above your screen, you'll see 9 out of 11. So it needs to pop up on the screen in order for you to get on my list. Tiffany, you're going to be next, but I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. You do not need to be a member or a subscriber to get a reading. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to tap the screen, like, or subscribe. You don't need to do any of these things. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like on my live and during my lives only. And subscribers will always get a guided message with every question that they ask me. Jade, is G being honest with starting a business with you? With my husband, or my hubby just being used? Is G being honest about starting? He is being honest, yes. I don't think that your husband is being used, but I will say that your husband, whether they're the same age, one is older than older than the other, it seems to me like the person that you might be dealing with is quite immature or young in mind and still needs to grow up, and your husband would be the adult here. So I do think G is being honest, and I don't think that this person is trying to take advantage, but it feels like if they did get into business, your husband would probably end up being a leader. I need your husband to take care of his energy though. Take care of his health, go to the gym, eat well, eat better, eat more healthily. That's what he needs to do. But energetically, it feels, I like it. It feels good. I don't see anything that I have to worry about. Rani, will the divorce go more in my favor? Angels, guides, and loved ones, will Rani's divorce go more in her favor, please and thank you? Will it go in Rani's favor? There's a delay here. It just feels like you're not going to get exactly the information or what you need right away. It just feels like there's some sort of conflict going on, tug of war. It just feels very back and forth, crossroadsy, people trying to make a decision. It just feels like the energy is a little bit stagnant, hun. I don't know if it's going to go in your favor yet. It just feels like there's a lot of things in the in-between before it starts to get good. So it just feels like there's a delay here. I can't say yes or no. I do feel like you need to keep, I feel like in this situation that you're in, learn. This is a student. Learn lessons, observe and learn, because there's something that you're supposed to be learning, Rani, in this divorce. You might be dealing with somebody very immature, but there is good news. There is a message and an offer coming your way that will make you feel like a spark of creative energy. I feel like because this is legal matters, you need to set your sights somewhere else. You cannot focus on this situation because it's going to drive you crazy. Put your attention to something different. If you focus on this situation, wanting it to go in your favor, you're going to create a block. And this is what I feel like is happening right now. Tiffany. Just trying to find your comment, Tiffany. General, what do I need to know? Stop trying to call me. Random strangers trying to call me. I'm not going to pick up. I'm doing readings. Sorry. What do I need to know? Love, finances. So everything. Okay. So the first thing that I'm picking up on as I'm connecting to you, Tiffany, is that you need to spend some more time outdoors. Like you need to be in nature, Mother Nature. Be around a lake, an ocean and a river, because there's going to be a lot of opportunities coming your way. I've got Aquarius around you. I feel like there might be worrying or waves of emotions or fear or just like wonder or something about like a disconnect to some degree when it comes to emotions. Stay away from people that pull your energy downwards, like dishonest people, trickery, disruption, people who try to show you a nice face but actually is like It's like just energy vampires. Watch out for them. Have an attitude of gratitude is what I'm hearing. Spend more time outdoors is also what I'm hearing. I'm also feeling, as I'm connecting, there's going to be an opening, like a gateway or a doorway opening for you. There's going to be a change in your energy. So to get rid of some sort of conflicting energy, whether it's family, colleagues, co-workers, friends, in the home or in the work environment, there's going to be like a doorway for you to open and learn. There's something about love around you, and I've also got Aquarius. I feel like there's going to be some sort of a celebration in your energy, and there's going to be a gathering, a party or a social event or a social opportunity at some point. I'm also seeing, as I'm connecting to you, beauty, harmony, balance. I'm seeing luxury, pleasures. I'm seeing all of this stuff to do with love in your energy as I'm connecting to you, Tiffany. So something to do with the love energy, leveling up of love, more intimacy, more passion. It's that sort of leveling up energy when it comes to the love with you. All right, what do you need to know? What do you need to know? I think you have your own business. I can't remember because business is coming up here. So you want a general of everything. So business is coming up here. Expansion. Your energy is expanding. Teamwork, commerce, collaboration, travel. You might be waiting for something before you make plans to travel or move forward or make plans to go in this direction or that direction. But it does feel like to me there's a lot of movement in your energy. Wow, the world, a lot of movement. So the Three of Wands, expansion, collaboration and teamwork, movement, expansion in your energy. And then you've got the World card. You're in the middle of learning really important life lessons. So the world is the ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, the completion of a whole thing, and then new opportunities. If you'd like a 13 card reading, I'm doing a 13 card reading now for Tiffany, and it looks like this. It is the dancing bear on the bottom of the screen. I've got 2 more spaces left. I am seeing that you've got healing abilities as well. So I've already got 2 major arcana cards on the table. You're stronger than you think you are, but you need to take some time out for yourself and do some self-love, unconditional love, self-respect, and have the courage to persevere and move forward. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, an older masculine. So if he's not here yet, I've got actually 3 masculines. So later on down the line, you might be collaborating with 3 people, lovers or friends, people that you might be working with. This is where the Three of Wands, which is expansion and collaboration and teamwork, 3 masculine, so 2 older and a younger. There is money, pay rise, promotion and an investment in your energy. I feel like there's clarity and truth coming into your energy. I feel like you're going to have to choose and pick, and I feel like money's coming your way. Slow and steady wins the race. There's also going to be some sort of a wake-up call, because the Judgment card is clarity, the final decision, the wake-up call, knowing what your life purpose is. There's good news, a message and offer coming your way. The birthing of a child, if not you and the family. This is also studious energy. So studying, education, volunteer work, learning something brand new. I need you to stop focusing on what has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong, and pay attention to the blessing in disguise. When we focus on past, we bring the energy into the present, and then we end up manifesting it into the future. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, need to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but I have a divine counter couple here, a divine counterpart and couples here. King and Queen of Swords are lovers, soulmates, somebody that you've known from a past life that's once again here. So out of the 3 people that are in your energy, depending on what kind of situation you're in, again, if you're in a relationship, this might be the person of your dreams and you're going to get married and you could work together and it'll level up. If you're not in a relationship, divine counterpart coming your way. What the fuck, a duck and another man. Look at that. 4 masculines. 3 kings. Anchoring your reading is the King of Wands. 2 kings in your reading and a knight. Partnership, collaboration, people wanting to work with you, people wanting to go on a date with you, whatever, which way ever this may be. This is what I'm seeing in your energy to come. Luck is on your side is one of your guided messages. You've got family. It says relatives, loyalty and friendship. And you've got the new path. It says New opportunities can present themselves in many ways. You may have recently asked for help. If you are unsure of what to do, surrender to the universe, ask for help, and don't be afraid to take a leap of faith. Believe in yourself. Remember, don't drown in your emotions and don't let your emotions get the better of you. Always make sure you're spending time outside in Mother Nature. Ground your energy to Mother Earth. Walk barefooted on Mother Earth. It will neutralize any negative energy that you're carrying around. So like I said, spend time in Mother Nature and make sure that you have an attitude of gratitude. So I am seeing all the star signs around you because there's too many people in the reading. People is him, him, her, him, and him. So all star signs. So that helps you in some way, anchoring your reading. Don't let your ego get the better of you to the point where it gets to the place where you can't sleep. You're over analyzing or overthinking things, and then it will create depression, anxiety, or stress. Don't let your ego get the better of you. All right, I'm gonna close my list in about 20 minutes. If anybody would like to get an in-depth reading, I've got 2 more spaces left. I will be closing my list in about 20 minutes. So when my alarm clock goes off, please do not gift me anymore. I'll just go straight to my members and subscribers for 15 minutes. And then another 15 minutes for people who don't follow me. So everybody's going to get an opportunity to get a reading. Claudia, you're going to be next on my list. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. So I will be closing my list in 20 minutes. When the alarm clock goes off, I will close my list. I've got 2 more spaces left. All right. Lucy, anything coming up? Anything coming for me up in romance? Lucy and romance. Lucy and romance. Angels and guides and loved ones. This is for Lucy. Romance. Romance for Lucy. What does Lucy need to know around romance? What does Lucy need to know around romance? You have got a karmic relationship coming in, Lucy, but not yet. And the reason why you don't have it coming in yet is because you got to let go of someone, something, a thought, a feeling, or a person from the past. Do not let something, insecurities, past relationships make you feel that you're not going to have something. You will have something. You have a soulmate coming in. Somebody that you've known from a past life. This is the 6 of Cups, which is soulmate, nostalgia, innocence, gifts, reunion. You have to be childlike, have some fun, let your hair down, and everything will fall into place. This person is not going to be shy about coming up to you, asking for a relationship, Lucy. This person will come up to you. And again, you have a karmic relationship where you've known this person in a past life. So if this person isn't here yet, this person is coming in at some point, and it does feel very soulmate energy. Mand, will I find a new job very soon? I know, it's so, like, everybody's been asking you that. And it's only because the energy's been so stagnant with the planetary alignments and Mercury in retrograde. That's why there's a delay to getting everything. There's people that are stuck in Dubai because of, delays with all of that shit. So this is what I'm saying. This energy is just stagnant. But it is going to leave. By April, it's going to get better. Oh, yeah, definitely. The world card is that the energy around you is getting bigger. The world card is that there is going to be an end of stagnant energy and it's going to move forward for you. Travel and relocation on a holiday. I will say that you need to be mindful of the words that you send out, man, because you might be worrying and saying things like, I'm never going to get a job. You are casting a spell. When will I ever get a job? Is it ever going to happen for me? Why is it taking so long? You're just making the energy low vibe, and then you're going to end up delaying the money to come to you, man. Anchoring your reading is the 9 of Coins. Self-sufficiency, money coming in, solo and luxury pleasures, financial gain. So, of course, you've got money coming in. I just need you to say the right words and stop talking crap. Because when you say things like, it's never going to happen, when is it going to come in, you're just creating a delay. An energetic delay. Claudia, you do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. If you're not happy with your membership and you're not happy with your subscription, then don't be any of those things and I'll still read for you anyway. Don't need to you don't need to follow me, don't need to tap the screen, don't need to gift me, don't need to do any of those things, and I'm still going to read for you anyway. Claudia, want to know to keep a successful, intimate and business partner. So I'm guessing that you and Lawrence are currently in business together and you're having some intimacy with each other and you want to know if it's going to go forward successfully, is what you're trying to say. So will the energy between you and Lawrence continue? All right. We are intimate, but we'll start a business in the future. And you want to know if it's going to be successful. All right. So I got a lot of joy in your energy. Make good choices is what I just heard, because free will gives you the opportunity to make good, bad choices. Make good choices. I am feeling as I'm connecting to you that you need to make sure that you nourish and take care of yourself. You first. Don't worry about anything else, business or partnership. I am seeing a breakthrough. I am seeing joy in your energy. I am seeing an awakening. I am seeing clarity. You're embarking upon a new journey. I do feel like it's good. I feel like I see new beginnings around you. I feel like you have to be action orientated. No more procrastinating. You need to spend time in contemplation and meditation in order to seek like a greater understanding of yourself and those around you. I do feel like action is important during this time frame in business. Just make sure that it doesn't affect you, because when you're in an intimate relationship and you go into business, you have to make sure that this relationship is steadfast and solid. I am seeing a desire. I am seeing focus. I'm seeing strength. I'm seeing heated energy. I'm seeing sexual energy, leadership. I'm also have anger. Like it could be a very fiery kind of an energy. I also feel like make sure you're telling yourself the truth and then you're acting accordingly. I am seeing inspirational energy around you. So far, the energy that I feel around you is quite good. I mean, who knows? You might be able to shag in the office. How great is that? That'll be so good, man. You never know, man. You never know. So far, I feel okay, right? Let's get in there with the tarot and see what's going on. Here we go. Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Claudia. What does Claudia need to know, please? In love and light. I need you to go into this scenario, situation, with a clear mind. Yeah? If you're going into this situation, Claudia, with a foggy mindset, this is Nine of Swords, sleepless nights, worries and fears, depression and anxiety, or grief turning into depression and nightmare. If you're going into this energy of lovers and business and you're like, oh, fuck, am I doing the right thing? You're already second guessing the energy and you're going to taint the energy of what you're trying to create. One bad word. So you set the intention of what you're trying to do, a business partner and a lover. You already have to see the positive things, feel the positive things, say the positive things. You can't see and say all these positive things and then taint it with a negative thought, because then you have completely destroyed what you're trying to create. Yes, one word, one thought, one emotion can taint the manifestation, the prayer, and the wish. So shut up. If you have nothing positive to think about in a situation, or you're saying, it feels good, it looks good, but then you fucked it up. You fucked up the energy. So from what I can see here, stop fucking worrying about it, because your worry and your anxiety and your ego and your thoughts and your low emotions are going to taint the energy of what you're trying to fucking manifest. So we need to move these to the side, okay? Oh my God. you're going to taint the energy of the Magi. You're coming out as the magician. So you think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. Focus, creativity, turning visions into reality. So when you're coming out as the magician and the Magi, you have all the tools on the table to manifest and co-create all the things that you want and all the things that you don't want. And then you might manifest all the bullshit and all the good stuff all at the same time because you're the Magi. So watch your mouth. My list will be closing in 11 minutes. If you would like to get an in-depth reading like I am giving to Claudia, it is the Dancing Bear. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list and that will get you 13 cards. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, juggling, multitasking, weighing up options, going back and forth. This is probably what you're doing. But this is an opportunity. There are more opportunities. So you might be juggling another job plus the business with this person. You might be going back to school plus juggling the business with this person. But there's a need for you to find some sort of equilibrium and balance, because going back and forth is going to make you go insane, yeah? Designed by Donna. You're on my list. I got you, honey. I got you. I've got one more space. Yippee. I've got one more space. I've got a younger masculine around you. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in. He could be somebody else that could collaborate and work with you. I also feel the energy of the person, your lover, may be slow to movement. But I feel like this person's going to want to take it slow on some level when it comes to like everything. But I do feel like there's a lot of energies around you. It feels like this... It feels good so far. I don't feel like... The only thing I don't like in these readings or in this card is your 5 of Cups and your 9 of Swords. So don't let your emotions run wild. Yeah? Queen of Swords. Cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. Oh my God. Oh my God. Tap into the spiritual part of yourself. A marriage of two worlds. The marriage... a spiritual connection, a divine counterpart, but most importantly, this does represent that you might have been married to this person in a past life. Oh my God! I am so fucking good. Fuck a duck. Justice is marriage, the contract. Cause and effect, win-win situation, the balancing of the karmic scales, marriage. You might have been married to this person in a past life. A divine counterpart. Two people that think the same, want the same things, growing together, evolving together, and also being very passionate, and also can be very conflicting, because King and Queen of Swords, man, they don't hide anything. They say what they need to say when they need to say it. Ronnie, you've closed my list, my love. You've closed my list. You're on my list. So, look, ultimately, I like it. I don't feel anything bad, untoward, or negative. You are a healer. So you have somehow pulled each other towards each other. The only person that can fuck up this energy is you. The only person that can taint and make problems in this energy is you. It's like God exploded and we are his children. So if we're all gods walking on earth, that means we can co-create our lives, our future with free will. So the only person that can mess this up is you. Thoughts, emotions, and words, Queen of Swords, co-create your reality. And there's another man here. Can you save some men for the rest of us? Because I'm still single, yeah? So you've got him, and him. But it feels to me like the person that you're dealing with, you might have been married to this person in a past life. So energetically, it feels good. Congratulations, boo. Congratulations. I do highly recommend that you sign, seal, and deliver one karmic energy before you start another one. Oh, thank God. Because I don't like somebody that is still in the midst of getting a divorce and starting a new relationship, because the old energy can taint the new one. It can interfere with the new energy. So if it's the final stages of your divorce, good, because something brand new is coming in for you. So your guided message is You've got show the world the real you. Okay. Then you've also got divine feminine. So it says yin, feminine, female. So you will balance out his energy on some level. And then you've got the boundaries card. It says, don't lose track of who you are and what you believe in. Know your values. Stick to your values. You are being encouraged to keep in line with your core beliefs. Your inner being knows your values. Set firm boundaries. Ensure that you keep in alignment, Magi. If you are the magician and the Magi and you're not in alignment, then you're going to basically mess yourself up. So basically, keep in alignment, stay in tune, do not focus on negative things. People have a tendency to focus on all the bad things instead of the good things that they want. Why do we do that? Why do you focus on what you don't want instead of what you do want? Makes no sense to me. Right, hold on a minute. Let me close this off. Give me 1 second, please, and thank you. All right. So, Claudia, I hope that helps you in some way. Sending you love and light to you. Mari, I've got Mari, Mez, Donna, and Ronnie. Once I'm done with Ronnie, I'm going to do 15 minutes for members and subscribers, and then another 15 minutes for people who don't follow me, so everybody's going to get an opportunity to get a reading. If you would like to get a private reading with me, my email address is on my TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. I do lives on my Instagram, and there ain't no 100 people in there. There's only like 20. So I get to everybody on there. So if you're interested in following me on my Instagram, the link to my Instagram is on the main page of my TikTok, and I will post up on TikTok and on Instagram when I go on lives and what time I go on lives and where I go on lives. But usually when I go live on Instagram, there's not 100 people in there. There's only like 20 people in there. Okay. Jacqueline, anything from my guides? I'm curious what they think of Tiago for you. Jacqueline and Tiago, angels and guides and loved ones. Who's next on my list? Mari, I'm going to read 2 people and then I'm going to get to you. Okay, honey? I hope you're not asleep. Thank you for your patience. Tiago, Jacqueline. Angels and guides and loved ones. Tiago and Jacqueline, please and thank you in love and light. Tiago and Jacqueline. There's something about Tiago that you're never gonna... There's something about him that you don't know about yet. There's something mysterious about him. There's something that you need to trust your intuition on. I feel like you're going back and forth when it comes to Tiago. You're not really sure about it. But because I feel like this person is very secretive. I feel like this person's not very good at expressing their emotions. They're very good at hiding their feelings. Basically, when somebody is like that energy, they will make you go crazy because it's like you don't know what to do in this situation. You have to make choose wisely is what I'm hearing. Do I like this person for you? Not 100%. I feel like if you ever did get into this energy, you'll be going back and forth. It doesn't feel solid or stable. And I will say that you have to be careful of what you wish for, because if you're wishing for something, it might not be that great. There'll be some sort of dissatisfaction here. I don't like Tiago for you, to simply put it, but I can't tell you what I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you what to do. Prue, what's coming towards you? Angels, guides, loved ones, what is coming towards Prue? Please and thank you in love and light. Mari 92, you're going to be next on my list. Prue, what's coming towards you? There is money, collaboration, partnership, teamwork, and brushing up on your skill set. But all of this is coming in later on. I also feel like there's going to be an opportunity or a choice coming your way, or you might at the moment be at a crossroads. It's like you might be trying to decide or make a compromise or trying to make a choice. Should I stay or should I not stay? Should I say it or should I not say it? There's some sort of a choice that you're going to have to make at some point. I am seeing that whatever you deem as negative or sad or bad has come to an end. So I do see that you've got a new beginning. I'm also seeing study, education, learning something brand new, good news, a message and an offer coming your way. I'm also seeing children around you. So depending on your age, I am seeing the birthing of a child, or it could represent, if it's not the birthing of a child, working with children, again, study or education is what I'm seeing in your energy, Prue. All right, Mari. Angels, guys, loved ones are for Mari. What does Mari need to know, please, in love and light? Mari, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. I've got Mari, Mez, Donna, and Ronnie left. Mari, get over here. I will do a general reading if I can't see your question. And it will go up on YouTube, but it will take about a week to upload. Hi, honey. General or something specific? This is why I always say at the beginning of my reading, the sooner you gift, the quicker you're reading, because my readings take like 3, 4, or 5 hours. Because it ain't a joke, yeah. I take what I do very seriously. You are trusting me to go into your energy and do a reading for you. I take this very seriously. Mari. I'll do a general because I can't see it. TikTok might be filtering out your question. Okay. So I've got your cards here. We'll look at them later on. I see you, Mari. I pinned you up. You're right there. Look. I pinned you up. I hope you can see it because I did pin you up right there. The first thing that I feel like I have to tell you is you have to detach from the situation. If there is something going on in your life and you don't like the energy or it doesn't feel right, I don't care if it's family, colleagues, co-workers, lovers, friends, I don't care. If something doesn't feel right, detach, move forward or move away from it. And so you can get some clarity. I feel like there's a part of you that's afraid of stepping in the unknown. It's like you need to stop focusing on the past, because when you focus on the past, you bring the energy into the present and then you co-create it into your future. It's actually called self-fulfilling prophecies. I broke up with my boyfriend. Good. Bye, love and light. I'm not going to sit here and cry with you. You can do that yourself, but good. If there is a breakup in the energy, it means that the universe doesn't want you guys to be together for whatever reason or purpose. It feels like it was very complex. It was a puzzle energy. It's very puzzling. I feel like you need to adjust. You need to educate because there's transformation around you. What did you learn from this situation, the breakup? It's not going to kill you. And what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You have to depend on you. You can't depend on somebody. Will he contact you? We'll talk about that in a second. You have to allow yourself to receive love. You have to nourish yourself. I feel like you have to accept this. You have to accept it. You want to know if he's going to reach out to you. I feel like you're somebody that should be a mentor. You are an old soul. I see a pregnancy around you. I think it's going to happen later on, or you got ideas that you want to give birth to. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, I feel like now is a good time to focus on achieving your own personal goals. Detach from the situation. Like I said to you earlier, detach from the boyfriend. Allow yourself to receive love. He's not going to reach out to you. He's coming out. Will I ever get back with Ivan? No. No. He's not going to reach out to you. He's coming out as a bit narcissistic, egotistical, and cutthroat. So he's the kind of person that can cut you out easily. Like, he doesn't care. He'll cut you out. He seems to be very immature. This is a king. This is a Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups upside down is somebody that will tell you that he loves you, but he really doesn't, really. He's talking the talk, but not walking the walk. So he'll make you feel that he loves you, but then his actions doesn't speak louder than, it's like his actions are speaking louder than his words. So he's gone up to you, Mari, and he's gone, I love you, I want to be with you, bloody, bloody, blah. And he's saying all the things, and you're like, oh my God, oh my God, I'm so happy. And then it's like he's not acting accordingly. Bye. Don't you think you fucking deserve better? No. Walk away, man. But it's easier said than done, Anna. I would know. Imagine I wanted to stay in a relationship with baby daddy, and baby daddy beat the shit out of me, cheated on me, and after everything that he done, punched me in my face, hit me with a broom on the back. Man down, man down. I'm already on the ground. Why are you hitting me with a broom in my back? Yeah, gave birth to your child and you fucking do all that shit to me. I never thought I was going to get over it. And look at me now. Fucking A, man. Finally. 4 years. I get it. Okay. You're together for 4 years. And in 4 years, he left you feeling like shit. Do you not think you deserve a little bit better? Just out of curiosity. You've given 4 years of your life, your time, your body, and your mind, and this is the end result? Fuck that. I don't fucking think so. Listen, you can sit here and wait for him to contact you, and you can sit there and wait for him to think how fabulous you are. I ain't waiting around for nobody, yeah? Because time is not your friend, yeah? Time is not your friend. Because one day you're going to be 19 and the next minute you're going to be fucking 45 years old. You got white pubic hairs, white hairs on your head, and you have no idea where your fucking life has gone. And then you wasted all your time and energy on one fucking person, and it was just for what? For nothing. Sorry about that. I needed to get that out. Wheel of Fortune. Moving on, yeah? Move on. The Wheel of Fortune, turning point, taking a gamble, good luck, travel and relocation, a new vehicle if you wanted one. You need to move forward. You can't be in this shit. You don't need to be here. He doesn't deserve you. Love and light his ass and send him on his way. It feels to me like you gave oh so much. What did I just say? Time, love, energy, your body and your mind, and you didn't get really anything in return. You probably got like breadcrumbs and shit like that. What you need to do is wait for your karmic relationship, and it ain't Ivan, yeah? You need to wait for the other person that's going to give you the equal balance of give and take, generosity. Now, you could meet this person study, education, or at work. Of course there's someone else. What do you think I'm going to do? Say to you, wait for Ivan? I don't fucking think so, no. You're going to meet somebody around work. This is the hand of God giving you a new beginning, Mari. You got to just cry and scream and shout and be angry and be upset of the situation, and then we need to get over it and move past it. I'm not telling you not to feel the pain and the sadness and the sorrow, but I am telling you to remember all the shit that he didn't do and all the shit that you did do, and then start realizing that you're worth more than that. Okay? You have love, a soulmate coming in, but this person cannot come in if you're too busy focusing on that one. That one who hasn't given you the love and time and attention that you deserve. Soulmate, a divine counterpart. You're even going to get married. And then you're going to look back at Ivan and go, oh my God, I thought I was never going to get over you. And now look at my little baby with my new man. So get over it. The Three of Wands. Bye. What? Why are you fucking talking about him? So he fucking left you for 3 days. And then he had the audacity to block you. And you want to know when he's going to contact you? Or if he's going to come back? Wow. Self-love, dude. Self-love. I'm going to ask you something. And please answer me honestly from your heart and from your soul. Honestly answer me. Do you think, Mari, that he deserves you? Yes or no? Do you think he deserves you? Yes or no? No. So why are we talking about him? Moving on. What you need to do is change your mindset, change your energy flow, change the way you look, set your attention on something else. You're supposed to have your own business. You're supposed to be a business owner. Expansion, collaboration, commerce, travel and relocation. You're not supposed to be working for anybody. You need to focus on work and money and career. Oh my God. Focus on your money, your work and your career. Look at all this cash coming your way. You put all your attention on this person and it's a waste of fucking time. Oh yeah, soulmate and a baby, 100%. 1000%. Soulmate and a baby, and it ain't Ivan. Sorry. Look at all your cash. Plant the seed. Everything that you're asking for is waiting for you. You're distracted right now by this sadness and this pain and this sorrow and all this shit. And it's like you need to move on from it. Move on, the chariot. Make moves. Take action. New adventures. A new journey. A new vehicle. A new car if you wanted one. You're the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is loving and nurturing and kind and empathetic and loving and nurturing. And look, you got to walk away from the situation that doesn't serve you. When you walk away from this person, you've got new adventures. Oh my God! Oh God, look at that. Divine counterpart much? He is the one that you have to wait for. You both flow on the same energy frequency. This is the one that's going to love you. This is the one that's going to give you the time and energy and the love that you fucking deserve. And it ain't the person that you're talking about. You need to walk away from this. Rest your mind. Rest, recover, recuperate, peace of mind, find solitude. You have a divine counterpart coming your way. You could meet him around work, travel, or study, depending on what it is that you're doing. You have to understand that universe loves you. God, whatever source of power you believe in, God and universe loves you so much that they're already set in stone. You have already set in stone something amazing coming your way. The only way that this can come to you sooner is if you move past the energy of this person, move on. We already know all the shit that he's done. Don't know why we're talking about him. Waste of time and energy. Moving on, love and light his ass and send him on his way. Universe is supporting you. Look at that. Assistance, teamwork, comfort. Universe is going to support you. And then you've got you're good enough. But how you don't feel like you're good enough because this person made you feel like you're not good enough. So fuck off her. In love and light. Relax. What did I say? Rest, recover, recuperate. It says, give yourself a break, Mari. Believe in the divine, trust the process, ask, believe, receive, and relax. Let the current take you. You are exactly where you need to be right now. So, my question for you is, what have you learned from this situation? This is what I think you should have learned from this relationship. You don't deserve me. I'm too good for you. I have a big heart. I'm willing to give and receive equally. I have learned that I need to learn to have healthy boundaries. I need to learn that when something doesn't feel right, I need to trust my intuition and move forward. These are lessons that you should be learning with this current relationship. Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio in your energy, Capricorn, Virgo and Taurus, Sagittarius in your reading. Hope that helps you in some way, Mari. Bye. Moving on from him. Love and light his ass and send his on his way. All right. Mez. You're going to be next on my list, but I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. Please be patient with me. There is 90 people in here. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. It's like having 90 people in my living room waiting for a reading. I am doing the best that I can do, but you have to be patient. Thank you. Thank you. Rebecca. Messages around career and finances. Rebecca, angels and guides and loved ones. Rebecca, career and finances. Career and finances. Career and finances. If you're not happy in the job that you're doing or the career that you're doing, you need to have your own business. This is a business card. See this person working on something that this person loves to do and then they put it on display. So this is about mastering your craft, enjoying a body of work, enjoying your employment. If you're not enjoying where you're currently working, you need to reevaluate it and be the boss of your own company or be the boss of the company that you're working for. You're coming out as a healer. Finances is coming your way. There is something to celebrate. I am seeing a celebration, a gathering. I feel like there's happy energy here, but I also feel like you're bored. If you're not happy, apathy, bored, unfulfilled in the current situation that you're in, then you're going to have to reevaluate where you are, Rebecca, and moving on to bigger and better things because there is that opportunity around you. Carmen, is my husband talking to his... Oh, hell to the motherfucking no. Let's find out, Carmen. And if he is talking to your ex, you ain't going to go up to your husband and go, excuse me, I know you're talking to your ex because Tarot Reader told me. You need to go and put on your Inspector Gadget coat, get your magnifying glasses and your binoculars, and you need to do some spying to get the evidence before you start accusing people. Angels and guides and loved ones. Carmen, is my husband talking to his ex? Oh, hell no. No, he's not. It might not be the ex, but it might be someone. There is a woman here. It doesn't have to be his ex, but there could be someone. No, I don't think it's the ex. But who the fuck is this bitch? Mez. Angels, guys, loved ones, this is for Mez. What does Mez need to know, please, in love and light? Mez, come forth and prosper. I'm going to do a general reading for you, Mez, until I can see your question. I see you, I see you. Everything in general, love, finances, if it's worth waiting for a relationship or love from Healthy. All right, let's do healthy first. Is it worth? So you want a general reading? All right, you want a general reading? Listen, Mez, I don't think it's worth waiting for anybody. If this person can't see how amazing you are, then we need to move on. I'm not going to wait around for you to see how fucking fabulous I am. Time is nobody's friend. So if this person can't see you for who you are, bye. Bye, 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 bye. I ain't waiting for no one. Sorry. You got to just know how fabulous I am. You just need to know how fabulous I am. Is it worth waiting for? I don't like it. It's making me itch. Look at this. The fuck is that? The Tower card, Mez, represents upheaval, destruction, the crumbling down of your world, the tumbling down of your world, like not seeing it coming, thinking that this is your person, you're forever and ever, and oh my God, this is the one. But there is something about this person that's very secretive, money orientated, will probably might want to use you for what you have. And if you don't give certain things, they might like create a I don't like it, okay? No. I don't like it. I can't tell you what to do around this person. If you're like, no, fuck you, Anna, I'm going to go and wait for it. Go ahead. Go about your business. But for me, oh, so you know this already. So I don't like it. Okay, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I'm sorry, I don't want it. So no, do I think you should wait for this person? No, fuck that shit. I think you need to move forward. I am seeing... like this person wants possessions, yeah? Like wants possessions, like wants finances, wants money, wants earnings, wants abundance, financial security, and you just might be the guy for it. You need to decide. I haven't met her before, but I can feel it. I always trust what I feel. Because every time I ignore my intuition or my feelings, something goes wrong. So if that's what you feel about her, I'm just telling you that what you're feeling is correct. It's time for you to detox. It's time for you to be happy. It's time for you to go with the flow. It's like you've got to find harmony in your energy. You've got to be around people that will liberate you. You've got to be feel supported by the people that you're around, is what I feel. You got to make the time to focus on your own spiritual well-being and like connect to spirit, connect to your energy, connect to God, connect to your angel guides, your loved ones. I feel like as I'm connecting, don't obsess on this situation or this person. I feel like I'm seeing time. It's like you're waiting for something before you make plans to move forward. I'm seeing a lot of passion in your energy coming in. I feel like you need to be in alignment in order to get what you're asking for. And I feel like if there are things that you want to do and you're taking your sweet time about it, you need to start making moves. Like no more procrastinating, no delays. Don't make excuses. If it's time for you to move forward in relationships, in life, in the job, in the business, now is the time to do it. Or do it in April, because we're still kind of like in Mercury retrograde. Mez. Mez. What does Mez need to know, please, in love and light? What does Mez... Whoa. What does Mez need to know, please, in love and light? I feel like... I don't know if you're going to receive some information that's going to put you out of alignment. But I feel like all information is good information. Now I've got the Seven of Swords here. And the Seven of Swords is deceit, lies, and betrayal. I don't know if somebody upset you or hurt you recently, recent past, but it just feels like all information is good information so you can discern who to keep in your life and who not to keep in your life. It just feels like be mindful, because it feels to me like there could have been people in your energy, Mez, where you've given time, love and energy and you feel like they just stole your time, love and energy and then you get nothing in return. So discernment. Be mindful about who you allow into your matrix, into who you allow into your space. You're going to see 7-7 everywhere you go. 7-7. So if you haven't started to see that number yet, you're going to start to see it everywhere you go. 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, or the 7 of a month, where things will start to shift and change in your favor. This represents lots of opportunities coming your way, so don't lose your wits about you. Do not commit yourself to so many things, because if you do, you're going to start to feel heavy energy, you're going to start to feel tired, and it feels energetically draining. The Five of Cups is conflict of the mind, conflict, challenges, obstacles, rivalry in life. If you're not happy in your job, you're not happy around the people that you're surrounding yourself with, something needs to shift and change. You got to get out of this ego and go into your heart space. You got to get out of negative ways of thinking, self-imprisonment, restricting, blocking or isolating yourself. In order for life to move forward, you got to start making moves. You can't stand still. It feels to me like you've been through a lot of shit, but you've also survived a lot of shit. It feels to me like you've had the rug pulled from under you, but then you rebuilt yourself. Like a rebuild. So what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I am seeing God trying to give you a new opportunity. Take it. This could be a new job, a promotion, an investment, new income, something that you're going to invest in that's going to feel stable, tangible, and long lasting. This is in your matrix. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, got Archangel Gabriel, the Judgment card. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. The Judgment card always represents clarity, final decisions, the wake-up call, and knowing what your life purpose is. If you're currently in a job and you fucking hate it, then you need to reevaluate the job that you're doing, isn't it? Moving on. The King of Swords. This is you. Smart, intuitive, logic of mind, strategic, supposed to be a leader, born to lead. If you're in a company where you're not a leader and you're not the boss, then that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Because the King of Swords don't work for no one. King of Swords is strategic, logic of mind, calculated, makes the move, change of lifestyle, very intuitive, very smart, knows what they want. Collaboration and a partnership with another masculine, money, pay rise, promotion and investment coming your way. And you don't need to wait for, what's her name? Halsey? You've got a divine counterpart in your energy. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. So if this person ain't here yet, this person's coming in at some point. So you do have a soulmate coming in. She ain't here yet. So in the meantime, you need to focus on your money, your work and your business. Yeah. And there's also an opportunity for you to collaborate with a whole bunch of people. So this will be you collaborating with two other masculine energies, brothers, friends, people that you're going to meet. If they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point, because anchoring your reading is the the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands. So somebody's going to come in with inspiration, a project, or you might go to somebody with a project. They're going to be like, yes, bruv, I want to do that. I want to work with you. So remember, go with the flow, decide to be happy. Stop focusing all the shit that you don't have. Focus on all the things that you want instead of the things that you don't want, because people tend to manifest everything that they don't want because they keep on putting their energy into it. So what is that statement? There's a saying around the world, and the saying goes, energy goes where your attention flows. Is it energy go? Energy flows where your attention goes. So if my energy is flowing on being broken lonely is what's going to keep coming back to me. Simple things. So the answer that you need is coming. Gemini, Aries around you. I've also got healer, so you have healing abilities. So I'm afraid you're going to draw in a lot of energy vampires. So be mindful about who you allow into your matrix. repair, whole, healer. Take care of yourself. And then you've got the strength card. That says, you hold the power within your hands. Regain the power within. Focus on the good. You are strong and capable of achieving and manifesting anything. You're damn straight. Think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. When you think of something enough, it's called self-fulfilling prophecies. It shows up. It shows up. It always does. So I've got all the star signs around you. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio in your energy. I hope that helps you in some way, Mez. Love and light to you. Donna. I've got Donna and Ronnie. Once I'm done with Donna and Ronnie, I'm going to do 15 minutes for my followers and another 15 minutes for people who don't follow me. All right, here we go. Mo, will I get the money to fix my situation? So this tells me, Mo, that you're not attracting, you're chasing. So when you're chasing, what does that mean? The thing that you're chasing is always somewhere in front of you. You're not attracting it, you're chasing it. So you need to start saying mantras from now to the day that you die. So you can take my mantra. I don't chase money, I attract money. I don't chase money, I attract money. I don't chase money, I attract money. I'm a magnet for love, money, health, and happiness. I say this all the time. So when I put the dancing bear and I put like 10 dancing bears, 11 dancing bears, 12 dancing bears, the first thing that I say when I come onto my live is my angels and guides and loved ones help me to hit my target. Yeah, I don't chase, I attract, and bam, I always hit my target. So don't take my word for it. Put it to the test, people. Put it to the test. So will I implies that you don't know if you're going to have it at the minute. Mo, money. Oh, Mo. Hell to the fucking yes. Change your fucking mindset, mate. Sun card. Free of coins. Queen of coins. Yes, you're going to have the money and the means, but you need to stop chatting bullshit. Stop saying, will I? And then you say, I will have the money to get what I need. The sun is the best card in the deck. Material abundance, joyous outcome, victory, success, travel and relocation. Queen of coins, somebody that's going to offer or help you with the money. Three of coins, teamwork, collaboration, partnership. This is an ending of a shitty situation. What did you learn from it? Because everything is a lesson. So, Mo, yes, you're going to get it, honey. Just shut up now and stop saying negative things. Brown sugar, what's coming through for love and general, and or general? Angels and guides and loved ones, brown sugar. You can do what I do, brown sugar, just letting you know. Very psychic, very intuitive, mediumistic. You're able to pick up and sense things that other people don't pick up and sense. Other people that don't pick up and sense. I do see love in your energy, but I feel like it's not coming in yet because you have some sort of insecurity, which is going to create a block to your lover situation. The Four of Cups is sad, apathy, unfulfilled, and boredom. Looking at all the things that has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong, and not paying attention to the blessing in disguise. It feels to me, brown sugar, that you've always given so much and you got nothing in return. We need to get rid of this insecurity, and you need to open up your heart chakra, because you might think that you're ready for love, and then when God sends you a love, you're going to create a problem. You're going to be like, this is too good to be true. I think this person's cheating on me. And then nothing is happening. Like nothing that you're thinking is happening, but then you end up co-creating it. So there is love coming your way. You could meet somebody around work or around study. You could meet somebody in 4 weeks, 4 months, the 4th of a month, 4 days, and 4 hours. It depends on how high vibrational you are. So the higher you vibrate to heaven, it means you're at a high vibrational frequency in which you are going to manifest and attract what you want. But if you're low vibe and you're like, I'm never going to be happy where I am, then you're never going to have it. I don't know why people don't understand that. Donna. I had a girl and Donna was her name. Since she left me, I've never been the same. And I love my girl. Donna was her name. Donna. can you be? Ronnie, you're next, but not yet. I've got to do Donna first, and then I'm going to get you, okay, honey? Okay, Donna, get over here. I'm going to do a general reading for you, Donna, until I can see your question, okay? I hope you haven't fallen asleep, and I hope you're there. Donna, Donna, Donna. Designed by Donna. Hello. Get over here. Hi. Thank God. All right. Is a general okay? Or do you have a specific question that you want to ask me? First of all, I don't want to use these cards anymore. I'm going to change it. Oh, okay. What cards do I want to use? You should see my bed. There's just a whole lot of shit on it. All right, Donna. I'm going to do a general. Is that all right? If not, carry on copying and pasting. If TikTok filters out the comments, please bear with me. All right. General. Okay, good. So the first things that I'm picking up on already straight away with you, Donna, is you've got healing abilities. So unfortunately for you and people like me, we're going to attract energy vampires and soul-sucking critters. I see potential in you. I see things are going to start to speed up. I feel a sense of freedom. I feel that you need to get the courage. I feel like you're to move forward and do the things that you want to do. I feel like you're an old soul. So you've done this rodeo many times before. You've been here many, many times before. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you've got very intuitive psychic abilities. So pay attention to your dreams and your visions. I am seeing that if there's any stress during this time, you need to look at it, deal with it, and tell it to fuck off. You have the power. Trust your intuition and your feelings on everything. Your instincts are on point. Your gut is on point. I feel like you've got like this magical energy attached to you from the mother, from your bloodline, your lineage. So you have these intuitive psychic abilities. I'm also feeling as I'm connecting to you, I keep hearing you're the one that holds up everything. So like you're the bottom of the pyramid that holds all the shit together. So you need to be in harmony. You need to energize yourself. You need to take care of the vessel that enshrines your soul. Because this vehicle that is holding your soul, you need to take good care of it. I don't care if it's you having a physical, like an outlet, a physical outlet like gym, working out, eating healthily, whatever. But it's like you need to connect to your loved ones, your angels, your guides, your God, and God, because God is the change. There's also the birthing of a child around you or an idea that you want to give birth to. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you need to have healthy boundaries. Enough is enough. Defend yourself. I also feel like you have to have the courage to move forward. I also feel like if something was hidden, it's going to be revealed to you. So like there's an unveiling, somebody coming clean about something, or you're going to receive some sort of information or message. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Donna. Queen of Cups, first card, psychic, intuitive, empath. You're always the person that everybody calls when they need advice or when they need to get collected from the airport. Like you're always a source of help, love, compassion, kindness, understanding, the support system for everybody when they need you. And even though that's amazing and all lovely and all great and all good, who's helping you and who's giving you time, love and energy? Who heals the healers? Nobody. Heal yourself. So you've got to make sure that when you do all of these loving gestures for everybody else, you've got to make sure that you do it for yourself as well. I am seeing, Donna, that you do need to get out of your own way and you need to stop self-sacrificing your happiness to please everybody else. Get out of your own way, Donna. It's time for you to start looking from another perspective, another point of view. Because the Hangman is so full of wisdom and is an old soul, but is always, again, doing everything for everybody else and leaving themselves last. How are you going to be taking care of everybody if you're not taking care of yourself first? It don't work like that. The Hierophant talks about a relationship, a leveling up of the current relationship that you're in, more spirituality in the relationship that you're in. If you're single, a spiritual connection coming your way. But the Hierophant does represent tapping in to the highest part of yourself. I've been doing this for 5 years, and I always say to everybody, you don't need me. You just need to get out of your ego and tap into your heart space. You don't need me. Okay? All the answers that you already need are within you. You're just not listening to the calling of your soul. You listen to the ego. The ego will plant seeds of doubt, worry, and fear. The ego is always in fight and flight mode, ready for the next thing to come, the next bad thing to come. I would know, I'm a Capricorn. I lived like that for 25 years. You know, obviously I had to take a near-death experience and open heart surgery to change my mind. You know, it had to take 4 open heart surgeries. They clamped open my chest. So they sliced me from here all the way down to there. And then they stuck 4 tubes in my thing. And there was blood coming out of it. And then it was like, fuck a duck. And this is my 4th one. I didn't know like the ins and out of it, but when I saw what they do for an open heart surgery procedure, I mean, literally, guys, they fucking cut you open and open up your chest for 9 hours, fucking around with my heart. I was supposed to die when I was 10, so my mum told me, because I had 4, but I survived it. Clearly, I've got shit to do. So, there's a whole bunch of people coming into your energy. You know, you're coming out as all of the queens. This is very good. You're coming out as the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So you're beautiful inside and outside. You need to make sure that you have the courage to persevere and move forward, have confidence, be self-assured and free-spirited. You need to say what you need to say when you need to say it with the Queen of Swords and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. You need to trust your intuition and your gut and your soul. This also represents that there could be these females coming in to collaborate and work with you, team up with you on some level, help you on some level, or you might be helping them. The Lovers card talks about a choice and an opportunity, a choice of 2 things. The Lovers card talks about a soulmate, a divine counterpart. If you're not in a connection, you will be. If you're currently in a relationship and it's not, and the person isn't giving you the love, time, and attention that you deserve, then the universe is going to send somebody else to you, depending on your situation. You're supposed to be the boss. You were born to be a leader. There's a man coming your way. Again, if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point, lover or friend, or somebody that you could be collaborating with. You're also a woman that thinks like a man, just like me. Okay, just like me. You've got 2 masculines. So I've got a king and an emperor here. So again, if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point, lovers or friends, you'll know when they get here. You've got a whole bunch of people in your reading. So there's important people coming into your matrix. So Donna, if they're not here yet, they are coming in at some point, and you're going to have to make wise and good choices, right? Make good choices. This is why we have free will. And here's another man. Listen, I'm single, yeah. Save some men for the rest of us. And then you got a divine counterpart. Look at that. King and Queen of Swords. So if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. They're coming in at some point. And then you've got the Ace of Swords, the hand of God, mental clarity, new challenges, a new job or a new opportunity coming in. But with this sword, I cut out bullshit that doesn't serve me no more. And then you got the Justice card. So you're going to be signing a contract. If it's not a divorce, it's a marriage, a new house, a new car, a new job, or all of the above. But ultimately, justice represents good karma. Anything that was unjust will be justified. Cause and effect, win-win situation, truths coming out, the balancing of the karmic scales. You've done some good deeds, and now the universe is going to give you something good, true, and just, because you've done like good karma. Oh, look at that. Look at the bigger picture. Oh my God. Abundance. No shit. Wear some red knickers. Look at that. Abundance, finances, wealth, and prosperity. Hell to the yes. Unwanted beliefs is your other guided message before I leave you. It says, a belief is a thought you keep thinking. Acknowledge beliefs that are unhelpful and unwanted. Release them, not by thinking No, release them by not thinking about, no, release them or not, no. Release them by not thinking or talking about them. The more you think about them, the more active they are. Only active beliefs have an effect. So like I said, when you focus and think about something so much, energy flows where your attention goes. If you focus on being lonely, you'll be lonely. If you focus on being broke, you'll be broke. And I'll tell you why it works this way. If I keep saying I'm a broken person, broken is associated to a spirit. So that spirit that is broken is going to come and attach itself to you because you've called it in. So if you say I'm broke, then the energy that is broke, a spirit that is broke, will come to you and you'll forever be broke. But then you can counteract it and say things like, I rebuke that. I can't tell you who. You will know who. You will figure that out. Listen to your intuition. So if you counteract that, everyone in the room, and you go, I'm broke, I will never, then the spirit will come and support you in that energy. So when you go, I'm broke, I'm always ill, I'm never going to get better, that energy is connected to a spirit which will support you in the things that you just manifested and said. But when you say, I rebuke that, I change my mind, I'm abundant, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm abundant, I have the love of my life, I'm abundant, then those spirits will come in and support you with what you just said. You don't need a cauldron. You don't need to cast any spells to manifest the shit that you want in your life. Set your intentions. Feel it like you already have it. Say it like you already have it. Think it like you already have it. And then you will have it. That is the power of manifestation. Oh my God, I'm so powerful. I mean, I like pissed in my pants a little bit. Okay, Ronnie. So Donna, I hope that helps you in some way. I am seeing all of the star signs around you because there's too many people here. Hope that helps you in some way, honey. You got this. Ronnie, I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. Please be patient. It is not easy being me, I tell you. My ass hurts. I need to eat some food. I want some Chinese. Does DN regret how he let me go? Will I hear from him? True love. Does DN regret how he let you go? Not really, no. And will you hear from him? Maybe for sex. He hasn't changed. It feels like you don't know whether this person is coming or going. It feels like they're very fast-paced energy, very free-spirited, very lusty energy. No, I don't like this person for you. And this person's immature and basically needs to grow the fuck up. I don't think so, sweetheart. Don't like the energy for you. No. Danielle, will the new business venture bring in financial freedom and long-term stability? Angels, guides, loved ones, will it? Danielle. You have, look at that, 3 of coins. That's 3 of money. Anchoring your reading is the 3 of coins and the 7 of coins. Yes, but it will be slow. Everything will pay off eventually. Yeah, eventually. You have to plant the seeds, reap what you sow, graft and work hard. And when you work hard and plant the seed and you're grafting and you're loving and nurturing this thing, it will grow and come to fruition. But it is slow to movement. It will happen. And then the 3 of coins is partnering up. The 3 of coins is about teamwork, partnership, collaboration, craftsmanship. It will get to the abundance, but you have to be patient because all good things come to those who wait. Ronnie. The truth about a Ronnie. She's a sweet. Sorry, guys. She's a sweet little girl. No. I don't remember the rest of the words. Ronnie, get over here. Na 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 Ronnie to the Ronnie. You believe in love and all that it will do for you. Never a chance, girl. Ronnie, are you there or what? You'll find romance. You're gonna find again a Ronnie that is right for you. Give me your love, oh yeah. My heart belongs to the Ronnie. She's my only love. She's my only love. My only heart. Hello? Are you there? Oh, fuck. Love to my brownie, he's my only love. I'm going to totally play that song later on. The truth about her, Ronnie, she's a sweet old girl. Oh, hi, honey. Sweetest little girl in the whole wide world. She makes the toughest boy fall deep in love. You can see my age, yeah? Hi, honey. What is your reading about? You will never give it up. I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question, yes? Okay. Angel guides, lovers, is for Ronnie. I don't know if you have children or want children, but for some reason I keep seeing the sun. And the sun could definitely represent travel and relocation, absolute abundance, good health and prosperity. Yeah. But it also represents being, child, children. I feel like as I'm connecting to you before I see your question, if I can see your question, if you're pinning it up, TikTok might be filtering it out, but be patient with me. There's something about needing to let go of the ego. There's something about honor and trusting yourself. There's something about father figure, parenting, free spirit energy as I'm connecting into your energy. There's something about protected, divinely guided and divinely protected as I'm connecting to you, Roni. I also feel like there's going to be motivation, energy that's going to bring feelings of empowerment and satisfaction. I need a general reading, need to know how to rectify my energy. I know I'm a healer. Okay. All right, so the energy is you're divinely protected is what I heard. I've got Archangel Michael here. I love him. I love him. You need to have a dialogue with him. Archangel Michael, if you don't know who he is, you need to go and Google him. He is the angel that protects and shields you from harm, danger, evil, negative energies, and he's the one that gives you power and strength. So let go of any fear right now and forever, amen. And then you'll have the success. You have to meditate. You have to cleanse, clear, and release anything that doesn't serve you. Now, that could be people, negative ways of thinking, because I feel like you need to white light your ass. So every morning when I wake up, I always do like a white light prayer. It's like angels and guides and loved ones put a full sword of protection around my family, my house, and my home and me. And only love and light can penetrate this energy. Anything negative or untowards can fuck off. You're not allowed near me, basically. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you. So again, connected, awakening, guardian is what I'm seeing. Guardian angels, shielded by negative energy, white light your ass. It's always important that we do that. Setting your intentions in life is really important. If you don't set your intentions, you know, we are souls having a human experience. Yeah, we're energy in physical form. Yeah, you're an energy in an avatar. I keep seeing soulmate energy. I keep seeing an awakening. So pay attention to your dreams and your visions. You do need to meditate is what I'm hearing. Any conflict that you have, mind, body, and soul, it's like you're going to find balance and reciprocity, but you have to make a choice or a decision about something. There's a choice or a decision coming your way. Again, pay attention to your intuition, your gut, your soul. And in order to get yourself aligned, get out of your own way. Duh. Like if you believe in God, source, angels, guides, or you have a loved one on the other side, there's no such thing as death. I died and I did not want to come back. Yeah, I didn't. And this isn't the only time that they sliced me up. 8 years old. That was 3 months old. 3 weeks old. 8 years old. 31 years old. I died. Didn't want to come back. God said you have to go back. I was arguing with God's source like I knew better. And I didn't want to go. I don't want to come back here. And I always say that, apparently, when I go back there and come back here. You don't let us know what it's like down on earth, do you? You always say that. When you come home, you always say that. No such thing as death. And I did not want to come back into this meat sack of a body. I wanted to stay up there, free from all of this shit. And I've read for people all over the world, and they all said to me, but you have a child. Why would you not want to come back to your child? And then I'm like, because in a blink of an eye, she'll probably be here anyway. Because it's like, we're not meant to be living forever. We born and then we go. So for me, it's like, there's no such thing as death. That's a load of crap. The only difference between, look, I lost my parents last year. They both decided to leave me at the same time. So my dad in March, and then my mum in November, and then my nan, and then my cat. Anyway, that's another story for another day. And I knew, I was kind of jealous, like when they passed away. I was like, oh, they went back home, left me down here into this shit. There's no such thing as death, like I said. The only difference between our loved ones and the only difference between us is that their soul is out of their body having fun. And our soul is still in the body, here in the physical world, trying to evolve the consciousness of man through love. Anyway, Ronnie. Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Ronnie need to know, please, in love and light? Let go of fear. Surrender and release it and let go of it. Holding on to sadness, sorrow, fear, worry, or anxiety, or you're stressing out about something. The Five of Cups is always a card of the feeling of apathy, feeling alone, feeling grief, or feeling disconnected and not paying attention to what you have. Remember, when you're in the energy of I don't have enough, a homeless man on the street wants what you already have. So let's put that into perspective. Quit whining and quit moaning, because at least you got a roof over your head and you got some food in your fridge. Yeah? You're not dying, you're not sick, you're okay. So you always put things into perspective. From what I can see, I've got the Two of Wands. So you might be going back and forth about something, Ronnie. The Two of Wands always talks about a choice, a compromise, trying to make a decision. Should I stay? Should I go? Do I say or not to say? It's like the feeling of an imbalance, but the universe is going to give you an opportunity and a choice to choose. So choose wisely. I've got the Queen of Coins in your energy. So she's not here yet. She's coming in. Could be a friend, could be a lover, could be somebody that you could be collaborating with. But nevertheless, there's money, pay rise, or a promotion in your energy. You need to spend time in Mother Earth, in nature, in order to get your energy upright. Walking barefoot would be a great thing for you. My list is closed, guys. If you want a private reading with me, email me. My email is on the main page of my TikTok. Page of Coins represents study and education. What are you learning from the experiences that you've experienced thus far? The Page of Coins always represents a new job, money, pay rise, good news, a message or an offer coming your way that's going to be tangible, long-lasting or stable. But from the Earth cards that I can see on the table, you do need to spend time, again, Mother Earth, trees, nature, around animals. The Ten of Wands is telling you to let go of any heavy burdens that you're holding on to. Now, this doesn't only have to be your heavy burdens. You could be carrying the heavy burdens of everybody else as well as your own. And then it feels stressful and you feel tired and you feel like drained and disconnected. So the universe is telling you to ground. You're supposed to have your own business. Ronnie, If you don't have your own business, then you're supposed to. Because, you know, the 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Coins, always represents mastering your craft, enjoying the body of work, enjoying your employment, or doing something that you love to do. If you're not the boss of the company that you're working for, then me planting that seed is telling you that you're not supposed to be working for people. People are supposed to be working for you. I am seeing the Judgment card. There's going to be some sort of a wake-up call. So pay attention to the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities. The Judgment card is clarity, the final decision, the wake-up call, your life purpose. I'm also seeing a wedding in your energy as well. So the wedding could be, it doesn't have to be a wedding. It could be homecoming, celebration, family, friendships, reunion, something to celebrate. Could be an anniversary, because there's a lot of success in your energy. Like, you want to know how to get yourself balanced. Meditate. Go into Mother Nature. Have a physical outlet. Meditate on your chakras. Learn, read autobiographies about spirituality and how to align your energy. I've got the King of Wands here as well. The King of Wands is about passion, creative projects, confidence. The King of Wands is courageous and charming. This is your energy, or this is the energy that you need to be in at some point. Or again, you might be collaborating with 2 or 3 people going forward. I am seeing another Queen of Cups here. So loving, nurturing, empathic. If she's not here yet, she's coming in at some point. So there is 3 people in your energy. So if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. Again, they could be people that you could be collaborating with, or it could develop into something a bit more. There is something about education and school with you and children, though. So when the Page of Wands comes into your reading, the Page of Wands always represents creative projects, new opportunities, volunteer work, studious energy, study, or there's going to be good news or a message or an offer coming your way that's going to spark up a creative energy within you, Ronnie, to make moves, yeah? No procrastinating. So your guided message is confidence is key to success. And I said that to you earlier, success. Keep your eyes on the prize, goals, priorities, and motivation. Focus on what you want and don't focus on what you don't want. That's going to create the delay. And then you've got embrace changes. So the change is coming, whether you like it or not. It says, be brave. Opportunities are coming your way. Don't be afraid of change. Believe in the divine. Believe in the divine. They have a greater plan. Let go of what no longer serves you. Let go of the past. Say, I am ready to rumble. I am ready. I am ready. So, Ronnie, I hope that helps you in some way. I'm sending you absolute love and light to you. Do for better, Ronnie. She's a sweet little girl. Okay, I'm about to do 15 minutes for my followers and then another 15 minutes for the people that don't follow me. Because, you know, I'm just kind like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind like that. This is going to be posted on my YouTube channel at some point. Oh, God, I need to do a wee. All right, here we go. 15 minutes for members and subscribers and my followers. Here we go. Maya, what's coming my way, please? Maya. I tried to pin you up, Maya. It's not working. Sorry, honey. Angels and guides and loved ones. What does Maya need to know, please? In love and light. What does Maya need to know? What does Maya need to know? Maya. I've got 2 older masculines around you. If they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. They could be lovers or friends or people that you could be working or collaborating with. I've got the King of Swords and I've got the King of Cups. A lot of emotion, a lot of clarity, and a lot of truth is coming your way. A lot of education. I feel like I have to say to you, stop focusing on what has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong. And please, for the love of God, pay attention to the blessing in disguise. Anchoring your reading is patience is a virtue. All the money, work, hard work and grafting that you've done is going to pay off, because the 7 of Coins does represent abundance. Reap what you sow, but patience is a virtue. Zaina, any messages, please? Zaina, angel guides, loved ones. What does Zaina need to know, please? In love and light. What does Zaina need to know? Zaina, what does Zaina need to know, please? In love and light for Zaina. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to follow, like, share, or subscribe. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Zaina, I've got love energy around you. Marriage, a higher form of commitment. Relationships, proposal. If you're currently in one, more intimacy, more love. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, you need to stop focusing on what has gone wrong, could go wrong, and you need to pay attention to the blessing in disguise. The Lovers card talks about an option and a choice coming your way. Opportunities, but a divine counterpart. So your reading seems to be about love, 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 crazy love. Angela, anything coming for you in love, please? Single, angels, guides, loved ones. What does Angela need to know around love? What does Angela need to know around love? You got to get rid of your insecurities in order for your karmic relationship to come in. Justice card is karma, karmic relationship, but it's upside down, so there's a delay to the love and a love connection or somebody that you had a past life with. I feel like you will have it. You might even have a choice between two people, so if they're not here yet, they're coming in, you could meet them around work or around study. But it feels like the Temperance is a healing card. And why is it upside down? So when the Temperance card is upside down, it just represents like chaotic energy, feeling exhausted, having insecurities from past time or past relationships. And there needs to be healing done. There is healing being done underneath the surface of things anyway, but I just feel like as I'm connecting to you, you got to still do the work on yourself. Okay, sweetheart? Chris, what is coming up for me? Now, what's coming up in my relationship with David, please? So are you currently in a relationship with David now, or you... I don't know about this. If you're currently in a relationship with David, you're going to start to understand and realize that there's something very immature about David. And David could be very fast-paced energy. You don't know whether this person is coming or going. They like a change of lifestyle. It just feels like they're not going to keep still. I don't know if this is your long-term person. It just feels like, I just feel like you might be the one that's going to be working on the connection or the relationship. I just feel like David is focused on something else and not so much on a relationship. It feels like you might give a lot and you might not get anything in return. This is supposed to be the equal balance of give and take. But when the Six of Coins is upside down, it's like the lack of giving, lack of confidence, or you feel like you give too much and you don't feel like you're getting anything in return. So do I like the energy of this person for you? I got to say I don't. I don't feel like I like it. I don't like it. But again, once again, I always say this. I can't tell you what to do with your free will. God has blessed you with free will. How you use it is up to you. You and your loved ones are safe is your guided message. I don't like their energy, but I can't tell you what to do. Natalie, anything for you? Angel guides, loved ones, what does Natalie need to know, please? In love and light. Natalie. What does Natalie need to know, please? In love and light. What does Natalie need to know, please? In love and light. Natalie. I feel like you need to cleanse, clear, and release out any sadness or sorrow or feeling like grief or loss or regret or feeling lonely, because I see love coming your way. I see love coming your way. I am shuffling these cards. So the Lovers card is a soulmate, a divine counterpart, and a choice. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not. In order for you to have what you're looking for, you need to get rid of your insecurities, your sadness, or your worries, because you do have a choice, an option in and around love. So if you're currently in a situation you're not happy there, universe is going to give you someone else. Victoria, will I find a new love? Look, I am shuffling these cards, right? 3 times as well. All right, here we go. Victoria, will you find new love? Will Victoria find new love? Yes, you will, but you don't believe you will. You're coming out as the Queen of Swords. So you're saying things and you want things, but then you counteract it by saying the opposite thing of what you want. I am going to have love. I am going to have the love, but probably I'm not. I'm too old and it might not happen. So you counteract everything that you're saying. So you say it and then you pull it back to you. I do see a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. You've got conflict of the mind. You need to release and let this go. I don't even think you've just got a knight around you. You've got a king and a knight around you. So yes, you do have 2 people and 2 options coming your way when it comes to love. But the problem with you is that you just seem to be pulling it out and then pulling it back in. You put it out and then you pull it back in. Send it out and don't call it back in by saying something negative. Liliana, will I be happy in my new home? I don't know. Will you? If you got free will, are you going to walk into your house and go, I'm going to be miserable here? Or are you going to walk into your home going, this is going to be a fucking amazing place. I'm going to have the best time of my life. This is going to be a great vibration. What vibration are you flowing at, Liliana? Are you sad right now? And then you're going to move into your new house. You're going to be sadness through the front door. Or are you going to be like, leave my misery behind. I'm bringing new energy into mine. So I don't know if you're going to be happy. What do you want to be? Do you want to be happy? Well, first and foremost, you need to get out of the cold. Lack mindset. I don't have enough. I'm not enough. Worrying and stressing about something in your new home. God is giving you a new beginning. Yeah. I don't know if you're going to use this energy right. And look, you got the Sun card here. So you tell me if you're going to be happy. There are 78 cards in the deck. This is the only card that out-trumps all cards. So it's really up to you. You're the one that has the power. Bring happiness into the home, yeah? You're not going to walk through the threshold of your front door and go, I'm going to be miserable here. Ooh, look at your card. It's time to release all your shit. All your negative ways of thinking. Am I going to be happy in my new house? You fucking better be. Call it in, yeah? Call it in. April. Love, no angel. Love messages, no angel. April. Angel guides, loved ones, love messages. April. There is love here, but you're coming out as the magician upside down. What are you doing? Are you trying to manifest in love, but then you go, your heart is saying you're going to have it. Your mouth is saying something completely different. Your ego is saying something completely different. So the universe is going, what the hell does she want? So you can manifest what you want, but why is the magician upside down? So I do feel like, look at that. You have love, but why is it upside down? The Two of Cups is love, relationship, proposal, marriage, a higher form of commitment, soulmate. It just seems to me like you are manifesting wrong. It's like when you want something, you have to feel it, think it, say it, mean it, mean it, mean it, mean it, and continue to mean it every day. Don't mean it today when you're manifesting and then something changes in the next 3 days. The Chariot is taking action, moving forward, balancing the yin and the yang. Of course you have love coming in. You want it sooner rather than later? Then get out of your own way. Laurie, does Mark love me as much as I love him? Oh, love. Oh, for the love of God. How does it feel, Laurie? How does it feel? Because you can feel it. When someone loves you, you fucking know. You just know. But when you feel like there's a bit of a disconnect, then you know. You just know. I don't think so. King of Cups, emotional king, upside down. It feels like this person is not very good at expressing how they feel. It feels like they're very good at maybe doing the talking, but the actions are completely different from the words. I don't think he loves you as much as you love him. Sorry, the cards are saying no, but there is a younger man around you. So I'm just letting you know. You could meet around work or around study, but I don't think so, honey. And I think on some energetic frequency level, your soul of all soul knows that you love this person more than they love you. You don't need me to give you the answer. You feel it. Barbara, anything for you? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Barbara need to know, please, in love and light? Barbara, what does Barbara need to know, please, in love and light for Barbara? You need to let go of something. Holding on to something too tightly is going to end up creating a block to something that you need. I feel like all the heavy burdens that you had is going away from you. I've got a younger masculine and money coming your way. Celebration, money, stability, structure, pay rise, promotion, and investment. Could be a lover or a friend. But I feel like you need to let go of something first. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, I've got the Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins is money, pay rise, promotion, investment, stability, structure, coins, 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 and a new beginning. But why is it upside down? Again, once you let go of something, a thought, a feeling, emotion, or a, something that pulls you into a negative way of thinking, when you get rid of those emotions or feelings, the universe is going to end up giving you what you need. Not what you want, what you need. Angels, any messages for you? Angels, guys, loved ones, what do you need to know? You're supposed to be a leader, a boss. You were born to lead or be the boss. If you're not the boss, then you need to think about being the boss. There's going to be an option or opportunity coming your way. Two choices. You might be going back and forth about something right now. And I feel like there is something about like compromising, making a choice. Maybe you're waiting for something before you make plans to travel. And I feel like you definitely need to get a scratch card or lottery ticket, because I've got shitloads of money here for you. Now, the 10 of coins represents legacy, inheritance, retirement, financial gain, prosperity. There is an older masculine anchoring your reading. I need you to get out of your ego. Stop over analyzing and overthinking things, self-imprisonment, restriction, and isolation. And I've got empowerment and a man around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Angel could be a lover, could be a friend. You'll know when this person gets here. Razia, will I go to Turkey on the 16th of April? Will you go to Turkey on the 16th of April? Razia, there might be, you are going to go and travel to Turkey. I don't see why it should, I don't know why you wouldn't. There might be a delay. You might change the date, but there is the world card, and the world card is travel. Ending of a cycle, something brand new. You need to stop worrying about, you need to let go of your worries. The death card is like stressing out, worrying about it, worrying about if you're going to go or not. The death card is new beginnings, endings, transformation, a rebirth, and a transition. I do feel like you're definitely going to travel. If it's not on the 16th, it could be at a later date, but I am seeing that you are going to go. So I am seeing, I say yes to this. Michelle, should I find a different lawyer for our case? Angels, guys, loved ones, should Michelle find a different lawyer for the case? Should you find a different lawyer for the case? Yes, but you already knew that. Yes, you might be spending too much cash. There's a little bit of conflict going on here, tug of war energy here, but all is going to end so well, sweetheart. And I've got lots and lots and lots of cash around you. Lots and lots of money, stability, structure, financial gain, prosperity, legacy for the children, grandchildren. So yes, you should change the lawyer. You already know that. It feels like the energy looks fabulous for you. So the energy feels good. Do it. If you're not happy, if you're questioning something, the lawyer, the energy doesn't feel right, you already know the answer to this question. My guides highlighted somebody. Where did you go? Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. Will I get clarity soon on the direction I need to... Will I get some clarity soon on the direction I need to go in? If you're not paying attention to the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities, which have probably, from what I can sense and feel, has the universe is already trying to send you signs and symbols, because you're trying to look for the sign. You have to be easy. The universe will always give you clarity, and it comes in effortlessly. It's not trying to strain or trying to really grab your attention. It's effortless between you and the energies above. So when you're like nails to a chalkboard, or you're like a fuzzy TV screen, and then clarity is somewhere floating above, then no, you're not going to get the clarity. If you're looking for clarity and you're truly, really looking for it, it's not going to come in effortlessly. You have to be effortlessly flowing so you can receive the clarity. Yes, pay attention to your dreams and your vision. Signs, symbols, synchronicities, repeated numbers, feathers, butterflies, dragonflies, the same song on the radio. So you're going to find it through your dreams. You need to find balance and harmony and moderation. And most importantly, you need to be patient. Most importantly, you need to have healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries needs to be implemented, but you need to persevere and keep going. Your emotions are running a bit too high. You might miss the signs and symbols and the clarity that you're looking for. Like I was saying earlier. All right, I'm going to do people who don't follow me because my alarm clock's gone off. I want to make sure that I give everybody an equal opportunity to get a reading. Martin, any messages for Martin? Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Martin need to know, please, in love and light? What does Martin need to know, please, in love and light? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to follow me. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll read for you. Martin, you need to rest your mind. Your mind is all over the bloody place. So you're coming out as the king of swords. You're very smart, very intellectual, very intuitive. But then there's a part of you that's like over analyzing, over thinking everything. And then it's going to cause grief and depression and anxiety and irritation and so on and so forth. Rest, recover, recuperate, peace of mind. You need to do some soul searching, go within and meditate. At some point, there's going to be travel, relocation, a holiday around you, clean slate, new adventures and new beginnings. But you need to take a leap of faith. It just feels like there's a part of your ego that's getting the better of you. You need to get out of your head and go into your heart. Martin, patience. Will Ambrose and I have a future together? Angels and guides and loved ones. Will Patient and Ambrose have a future together, please? And thank you. Excuse me. It's a bit cold in my yard. I don't think so, honey. I don't think so. I feel like there's a lot of healing that needs to be done for this person. I feel like this person is juggling a whole bunch of things and they can't find balance and reciprocity in their energy. I feel like this person's in two minds going back and forth about something. I don't even think that you have karma together. I mean, you can go about it and you can wait for this person to figure it out, but it doesn't feel like that to me. And I feel like if you did get into this connection, you're not going to be satisfied in any sort of way. It just feels like very I don't feel satisfied in it. Chelsea. I'm trying to pin you up, Chelsea, but it's not working. Chelsea Pearman. Is Charlie going to come back to his family after he get himself better? Of course. Pray for it, honey. Wish for it. Ask for it. You got a miracle around you and you need to believe in miracles in order to get it. So the star card represents a renewed sense of hope, clarity, more and conflicting energy around Charlie. But honey, I don't feel you got the sun card. Abundant card, Charlie. So Charlie will come back. Yes. Have faith. Yes, have faith. Have faith that he's going to get better and he's going to come back home. Did I pass my exam, Razzie? Angels, guides, loved ones, did Razzie pass her exam, please and thank you? Did Razzie pass her exam? Did Razzie pass her exam? Did you pass your exam? Did you pass your exam? I got a yes. Your ego, though, could create an energetic fluctuation here. But I have a yes. I got you passed. So what are you worrying about? What are you stressing out about? What are you... Why are you worrying about it? Worry is going to only create problems, more problems and problems and more problems. But from what I can see, I feel like you've passed. I'm going to say yes to that. I think you've passed. It looks like a big fat yes. Angie. And guys, loved ones, what does Angie need to know, please, in love and light? I'm trying to pin you up, Angie, but it didn't let me. What does Angie need to know, please, in love and light? What does Angie need to know, please? What does Angie need to know? I've got everything that you've grafted for. All the hard work, money, time, and love and energy that you put out is now coming back to you. Basically, payback's a bitch. And now you're going to get what you need and what you want. I've got an older masculine and a younger masculine around you. If they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. You could meet them around travel, relocation, or holiday, or work, or study, education. I am seeing money pay rise, and I am seeing anchoring your reading. The Fool card is always about travel, new beginnings, a clean slate, new opportunities, new beginning in your energy. So you've got some stuff to look forward to. If those masculines ain't here yet, they're coming in at some point. Ari, am I currently pregnant? Angels, guides, loved ones, are you currently pregnant? Angels and guides and loved ones, is Ari currently pregnant? Please and thank you. Is your boobs hurting? Are you throwing up? Do you feel sick? I don't know if you're currently pregnant. It doesn't feel like it, but I do feel like you will get pregnant. And when you do, if you're not pregnant yet, you're going to have a son. You're going to have a boy. Will my pay rise get approved in April, Michelle? Or May? Pay rise, April or May? Angels, guides, loved ones, April or May? Pay rise from Michelle. April or May? Pay rise from Michelle. April, May. I don't know if it's going to be in April or May, but you definitely are going to get shitloads of money. Just wait. This is money. Now, again, yes, it can be pay rise, but I don't think a pay rise is like a millions, because 10 of coins is like millions for me. Scratch card, lottery ticket. My mum always says you got to be in it to win it. So I don't know if it's going to be April or May. It doesn't look like it's in April or May, but whatever money is coming your way, it's a big shitloads of money. It's a shitload of money coming your way. And I don't think a pay rise is that big. Something else. Will I find a decent man for love, relationships in 2026? Christina. They don't make them how they used to, do they? Here we go. Will I find a decent man for a love relation? Yes. The problem with you is that you have insecurities about love. You want it, but then when you get it, you're going to make a problem, or you're going to feel like you're not good enough, or you're going to create a problem, and it's like you have to let go of the pain and the sorrow and the sadness of a past relationship. You've got to heal past relationships and don't bring insecurities into the new one. Do I feel like you're going to have a connection? Yes. Pay attention to the blessing in disguise, because we miss the blessing in disguise all the time. Should I go on Monday on a week trial? The job interview was strange. What? Should you go on the week trial, Monica? Listen, give it a go. If you don't like it, go away. Somebody might fancy you. Got an older man here. And you're supposed to be a boss, a manager, higher position. Go. If you don't like the energy around it, then don't go there again. Anita, will I sell my old house next month? Mercury retrograde has gone direct. Mercury has gone direct. It's no longer in retrograde, which means the energy by April is going to start to feel a little bit lighter and better. Yes, I got a yes. 3 of Cups is a celebration. I've got a celebration here. I've got wish fulfillment here. So I do see a yes around this. There's going to be 2 people that might try to... there might be 2 people that might want to put an offer. That is so annoying, man. Why can't I bloody pin it up? Damn you. Arita, is it a good idea to be with X again? Is it a good idea to be with X again? Is it a good idea to be with X again? No, no. Get away. Get away. Stay away. 8 of Wands. Move on. Speed. Necessary changes. It's not going to be the equal balance of give and take. The Ace of Cups is upside down. It's a love card, a relationship card, marriage card. Hell to the motherfucking no. Get away. Chioma. Does Steve have feelings for you? Chioma. Does Steve have feelings for you? Does Steve have feelings for you? Does Steve have feelings for you? I don't think so. You've got someone else coming in. And even if this person did have feelings for you, you ain't never going to know about it. But the Lovers card talks about a soulmate and a divine counterpart. Do I think it's Steve? No. I don't think he does. I think he's very emotionally immature. He doesn't really know what he wants or what he needs or what is love. That kind of energy. No one's got time for this shit. Jen, does Manu still have feelings for you? No. The only feelings that this person will ever have for you is trying to get into your knickers. And that's it. You need to move on. And it looks to me like you haven't. You need to move on from this. You're staggering in this energy. I don't like it. Esther, what is coming up for Alan and I? Esther, what is coming up for you and Alan? Esther and Alan, Esther and Alan, Esther and Alan, angels and guides and loved ones, Esther and Alan. This person is slow to movement. It's like you want to get married, you want to move in, you want the relationship to evolve and grow, but this person's going to be like, yeah, can we just take it real slow? What, like 7 years? Fuck this shit. I just feel like this person is slow to movement. It has to be on his terms. It's not going to be on your terms. But the thing is, Esther, I don't think Alan is the only man in your matrix. I've got an older masculine and him. I don't think he's here yet. And I think that this situation with Alan and you could end up in heartache and heartbreak. I can't tell you what to do with your free will, but I don't know. Something just feels, again, there's a little bit of a disconnect here. I don't like it. Will I be given the green light on starting the distribution business soon, summer? Will you be given the green light, summer? Angels, guides, loved ones. Will summer be given the green light, please and thank you? Will summer be given the green light, please and thank you? Will summer be given the green light? Not yet, honey. There will be good news. There will be a message. There will be an offer. But right now, the energy is a bit slow. The 5 of Cups is a sad card. It's a slow card. It's just wait until April, May, I guess. But I got a no right now. At the minute, it's just a little bit slow. Should I keep trying and going in the direction I am or give up and redirect? Marika. Should you keep going or redirect? Angels, guides, loved ones. Should Marika keep going or redirect? Keep going, redirect. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Right? The way I'm seeing it is the universe is going to redirect you anyway. This is like necessary changes, moving out of rough waters into smoother waters. If it doesn't happen yet, it's going to happen anyway, Marika. I am feeling like you've got some sort of new beginnings, but I am also feeling that you need to get out of your head. In order to get the clarity that you're looking for in terms of redirecting and the time frame, you got to get out of your head. Worrying, stressing, because all you're going to do is create delays, create problems, energetic disruptions. Energy affects everything, guys. Seriously. Will things get better in my marriage, Louisa? Will things get better in my marriage? Angels, guides, loved ones. I'm so sorry, honey. Will things get better in Louisa's marriage? Please and thank you. Will it get better? I don't think so, honey. There's a part of you, Louisa, that you need to cut some bullshit out, and you know it. And sometimes it may be cutting out the person. This person is taking your energy and your strength. This person is coming out as immature. You don't know whether they're coming or going. Very sexually orientated. You're not happy. What needs to happen for you to recognize it? I don't, look, strength, you're a healer. So this person is taking all your energy. You're the Queen of Swords. Why is she upside down? Upright. What do you feel? Is it time to move forward? Is this person pissing you off? Like, seriously, you've got to reevaluate this. Linsa, will I meet my potential husband in the future? Will you meet your potential husband in the future? Why does it have to be in the future? You're a magician. The magician can think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. You could meet somebody around work, study or education, but it just feels to me like there's a delay. You could have this person right now. The Queen of Cups. Your emotions might be getting the better of you. You know what you want. You know who you are. You know what you need. Why can't your partner come to you now? Why does your partner have to be all the way somewhere in the future? Why can't this person be now? Aima, does A love you? Does A love you? No. Move on. You got new love coming your way. This is not your person. All right, one more and then I need to go for a pee. I'm about to piss myself. If you want a private reading with me, email me. It's only paid private readings. I only do free readings on my YouTube only, on my TikTok and Instagram only. Cindy, will I pass the CDR review? Yeah, but you're going to have to do a lot of studying, hard work and grafting. And once you do that and you put your time, but you need to make sure you find balance. The Chariot is balance and taking action. You need to find balance between study and having some fun. Because have you noticed, Cindy, when you're studying so hard, sometimes what you're studying, the words blur together. Nothing's going in. You feel like you're losing your mind. So that means you need to go and have some fun, and you need to play, and you need to have some fun, and you need to just put them books down. You need to stop doing it so hard. So I feel like you're going to pass. I'm going to be back on Instagram tomorrow. Less people on there. The link to my Instagram is on the main page of my TikTok. There's never 100 people in Instagram, thank God. There's only like 20 people. And I do free readings only for 2 hours. So I do gifted readings as well as free readings as well over there. But there's always less people, so it's more intimate and I have more time with you, and the comments aren't going up so fast. So follow me there. I will post up on TikTok and on Instagram what time I'm going live tomorrow on Instagram. I love and appreciate you guys, and I will see you. I need to go for a wee. I think I just peed in my pants a little bit. I am old, so that's what happens. I'll be posting this live on my YouTube channel at some point. Love and appreciate you. God bless you and good night from the UK. Oh, I've got a dead leg. Oh!